Hello. Hello. Hello, princesses. Hello, hello. Ooh, what's this? Not the trash on my desk. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I was like, wait, where's the button? I can't find it. But hi Tay, hi CA, hi Isabel. Isabel? Isabel, Peppa, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you? It's good seeing you today. Okay, there we go. How was y'all's weekend? What did y'all get up to? Tell me all about it. I'm nosy. But it's all good. I'm glad that you're back. Happy to see that you're back though after a long time. Oh, it's also your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way, my friend. Kawaii, welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you? Hi, Bats. Hello. And Peppa, thank you for the reset for 14 months. I'm glad that you're here too. I'm glad that you're here on this lovely Monday or Tuesday. It could be a Tuesday for all we know these days. Okay, I was like, wait, I was looking at my computer. I'm like, figuring out where is the stuff at? But thank you so much. I'm glad to have you all here. Kawaii, thank you for the Prime sub. I really greatly appreciate it as well. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the emotes and the app reviewing for another month, my friend. No, honestly, same. 90% of the time I forget that most things exist half of the time. The internet, certain social media platforms, all valid. Twitch has been a very interesting place for the past several months, I will say. Oh, hello. There we go. That's better. I can see it better. But other than that, though, I hope you've been having a good time. I hope you've been having a good birthday today. Hopefully it hasn't been too stressful. Because I know today is a Monday, and Mondays are always like meh and weird. Sometimes. Depends on like what you're doing that day, I guess. I will say my day has been filled with so much stuff. I don't think I've ever been this excited to like play Sims or like do anything in a very long time. Like I actually sat down and got very productive. Sorry. My dad had called. It was something about food. Oh, you went out to dinner and came back home and you were in between playing Minecraft and drawing characters. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't played Minecraft in like 10,000 years. It's one of those games that I will play and then stop playing for several months and then come back to it like feeling refreshed and new. I'm really excited to see what you create. What a great premise. Yeah, so today I thought it'd be really fun to actually build or continue to build our senior center. We started last week on, I believe it was Saturday, and I was gonna finish it like by myself, but I thought, no, I started on stream, I want to end it on stream. So I thought we'd do that today, and then hopefully once we finish, we can probably do some more gameplay. Oh, you're waiting for an update to drop tomorrow on a game you're excited about? Ooh, wait, what game is it? Because I feel like as of lately, there's been so many games that have been coming out as of lately that are getting updates. I just updated Town to City. I've been having a lot of fun with that game as of lately. I think I also updated Palia, and then Dreamlight Valley, and then some other game that I can't remember exactly. Oh, you haven't seen that before? Was it Collidia? Yeah, so with Adventure Awaits, they gave us so many ways to make these custom venues. And with these custom venues, you can like set a schedule for what you want to happen like per hour. And there's like a preset that you can include a senior center. And I'm like, elders don't really get that much, so it's kind of exciting that they included a preset for that, but we can customize it how we want, kind of going from there. But I'm excited. I also want to build Camp Rock in The Sims 4, and I also want to do so many other things. It's crazy. Oh, it's raining, so it's a good kind of a good day. That's good. Oh, overheating for the past couple months. It's been hot. Understandable. I've noticed that a lot with most phones. They do get pretty hot as of lately, which is not good. They just came out with the iPhone, I don't know, 17 or something like that. And I'm like, why? But then also, just phones are never built to last, which is kind of sad. Oh, Roblox. Oh, I haven't played Roblox in like a year with all that stuff that was happening with that. Scary. 1 a.m. your time? Oh, that's not bad. I feel like 1 a.m. is like actually a good, decent time. Oh, but yeah, I feel like 1 a.m. is like, it's not like bedtime, but it's like you can still be awake at that time. That's good. That's good. Well, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed that game and that update. I didn't even think that game ever got updates. I think it's mostly like the games that are on there. While I load up my game, I wanted to show you, I wanted to see if I had a, I want to see if I had the screenshot of the actual build. Because I think I took a photo of it last week. I'm pretty sure I think I did. I don't know if I did. Either way, there was, I'm playing in my save file that I play on YouTube. And my current household sim for Gen 2 needed like some type of senior center, like to stay at every once in a while. His name is Royce O'Connor. I hate him so much. But then also I need to make a music camp for my Gen 2 teen. So then that way he can go to music camp during the summer. And actually, I do not have a screenshot of the actual build, but I can show you my sim family though. I love them more than anything else. But this is my sim family. This is what they look like up close and personal. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, they're called the O'Connors, and I love them so much. I'm posting a video about them on Wednesday, like a little makeover video. And then I'm gonna do some gameplay with them later. But Winston got a major update with like his hair and everything. He's going to university very soon to become like a musician. His inspiration was Johnny Zest and Slim Bulger, who was an author of one of the books in the game. And then his stepfather, soon to be stepfather, Jack Collins, his mom Aspen, and then his siblings, Leanna and Angus O'Connor. Winston's father is Sergio Romeo, but Sergio Romeo died from freezing to death. So it's been kind of a bad time for him. He's never met his father. Like, I'm not joking. When Aspen was like pregnant with Winston, Sergio Romeo died in the midst of like all of that. So he never met his father. So he's like, what did my father do? Did he have like any ambitions in life? Did he go anywhere? Did he see anything? Like, he knows nothing. So it's always so sad when that stuff happens. But at least now we have life and death. So there's at least like that. So good stuff. I'm gonna miss out on so much. I feel like most games update on later than half the year. Yeah, and like when you think about it, a lot of wrong one. A lot of video games, like game development itself, is very lengthy. So it makes sense why certain things don't get updated unless they have like a large team or like it's like a small update. Aspen's life. But yeah, I opened up my Steam today and I realized I had a bunch of games that needed to be updated. Thankfully enough, it didn't take that long because most of them were like bug fixes. And then I think some of them were like small stuff. Like Sims got updated a couple of days ago, last week actually, for this new pack. And then something else got updated too. Either way, I feel like my list of things are never ending. We are building in San Sequoia. That's what we're building today. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I need to update Peak. I need to update Peak and American Truck Simulator and Core Island. Because apparently American Truck has a new DLC. They have Iowa. And I need Iowa. Badly. But personally, I'm just waiting for Illinois to come out. And then I'll be fine. But still, I'm like, ugh. Sales. I gotta buy a lot of different games. Here we are. Oh, really? At least one more update for Minecraft. You don't know if they're really gonna, if you really stayed in tune. Not really. I didn't really play. I didn't really pay attention to much about Minecraft. I used to be so in tune with it, but then I kind of fell out of love with it that I just don't keep with the updates. But at least update at least something. Oh, my computer's fine. I have a very powerful PC. I've been kind of like going through and like deleting some stuff actually, because there were games on there that I haven't played in like years that just did not to be on there. But my computer's fine, no issues. Hi Coupon, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I had a very great weekend. I chilled mostly during the entire weekend. I don't know, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I actually did some editing for some videos that I need to do. I've gotten, so far, I have 3 videos coming out this week, and then 3 videos coming out next week. I have to edit 2 more for next week. So pretty good, pretty good. And then I was watching Drumline on TV, and I kind of chilled. I was gonna stream last night and play Town to City, but I was like, I wasn't feeling so well after recording that I'm like, let me just take a nap. Hi, Simterior. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Jelly. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm glad to see you. Hi, Looney. Maybe you should revisit them one day. Maybe. I do have like a long list of games that I need to play on stream for sure. We're gonna be playing some indie games on Wednesday, so got some fun stuff happening. Hi, Nay. Welcome in. I'm glad that I'm here tonight as well. It's been so long. How are you? But I had a great weekend though. This is what are we doing? Yeah, so if you missed the last stream from Saturday, this is what we've been working on. We've been working on a senior center in San Sequoia for my save file for my current household family, the O'Connors. And we've done the majority of the build. We just have to fine tune a few things. We have to get the bedroom done. I might add some more decor to the living room. The office entrance area is pretty much done. We have to finish the cafeteria area, and then this area has to be done too. But we're almost done with it. And then we can work on our schedule and our custom roles. Yeah, senior living community is what it's called with Adventure Awaits. And we've added in a cook role. And then by default, there's a senior visitor and staff role. And then we can figure out what schedule we want them to do each day. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, we have so many emotes, so many good things. And thank you for being the mods, by the way. Really greatly appreciate that. But yeah, if there's anything you want us to explain, let us know, because Twitch has changed a lot in the past several months, years since you've been here. So always happy to explain anything. But I hope you all had a really good weekend. What did you all get up to this past week? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Even though I was gone for like a day, I still am very curious of what you all were up to. Anything in particular? Okay, so I think what we were doing last time, I think we were working on the cafeteria, and it was primarily done, but I wanted to add some more stuff into it. And thank y'all for the daily clicks for Palestine. I really, really do appreciate that so much. It goes a long way when you do it daily, especially since it's free to support, since a lot is going on right now. So I really greatly appreciate that. Ooh. And you know what? I think what I found out, you can breed the axolotls. Is that right? It's been so long. Because I think I had seen some type of like little thing somewhere in my game. I think for Adventure Awaits or something that you can breed axolotls. I'm like, what do you mean you can breed axolotls? Creepy. Because axolotls came with Love Struck and I forgot. And I'm like, I might as well utilize them. I think I want to also put like a little bin over here. Oh, you've been stumped on the character design. You kept switching poses and stuff. No, honestly, that's valid. I have this problem where I will go back and forth between like creating characters, figuring out what I want to do with them. I'm all over the place most of the time with half of the stuff that I do on video games. I was playing Darker Lawrence, Baldur's Gate Darker Lawrence last night on my Xbox. And then I decided to go ahead and install Quantum Dream on my Xbox. And I forgot how good that game is. I love like that game company. They're very talented at making their stuff. They were the people that made Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. And I really love Detroit Become Human. I already have one. Okay, good. Perfect. Might need to get some blinds. Oh, you can? Oh, I meant like in The Sims. I meant in The Sims that you can breed axolotls. I didn't know you could do that in real life. I'm not well versed in animal species. I should. Oh, hello. I don't think I've ever actually seen an axolotl in person. I would love to. I'm gonna be listening and lurking while doing your usual Monday night bookkeeping. All good, all good. We will provide that space for you, Coupon. Are these the same? They are not the same height. There we go. It won't take us too long today to finish this build. Now, did I say I was gonna make them all the same color? I think I did. Or at least the front was gonna be the same, and then the sides were gonna be like more gray. I think that adds to the variety. Yes. I'm gonna get 2 of these lights right here. Hi Piri, hello. I'm excited for TwitchCon. Okay. To be fully honest, I'm excited and nervous at the same time for TwitchCon because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's gonna happen, what they're going to announce. But I'm looking forward to just like seeing everyone again after like so long. I think the stress is getting to me that I'm distracting myself with streaming and recording videos like a mad person. Like I'm ready, but not ready at the same time, you know? I'm excited. But I'm good though. Overall. I have been keeping myself productive with some life stuff. I just came back from Ohio last week, actually. From a Forbes Under 30 event I attended. A lot of really good things from that event, I will say. A lot of really good, surprising speakers and people. Great connections. Not too shabby. How are you? Oh, there's axolotls in Minecraft? Wait, I didn't even know that. Wait, how many things are in Minecraft? I'm really curious now. I know there were axolotls in there. I'll put one up here. I think I want to put some type of like yoga mat on the outside. And do I have one? I do. Good. Yeah, seeing friends will be great. I think that's gonna be one of the things I'm looking most forward to, is that the friends I'll be able to see again to distract me from the chaoticness of TwitchCon. Do you know what do you think they're going to announce at TwitchCon? Oh, you want to go so badly this year? Dr. Sims, hello. Honestly, I would love to meet you if you ever go. I mean, it is in 11 days and that depends on how close you are, I will say. It won't be as pricey. But honestly, if you get a chance to go, I would love to meet you if that's okay. But then also too, don't break the bank either. Yeah, I hope I have a great time too. I have a lot of little events that I'm doing there already. So I know I'm going to be quite busy, but I also know that I'm going to be amongst people that I know. so I will feel safe. I think, I don't know if I want to put this over here. No. No aircon. Oh, you're on the East Coast? Oh, well, that'd be fun. That's a little bit, you know, I don't know. Wings of the Pacific Nard, Google D, Kuja again. Oh, Gons is going? Wait, really? Oh my gosh. Wait. That'd be fun. You know what's so odd? It's like when you see people on the internet and you're like thinking, have we met before? And the fact that you never met in person is like, you see them all the time online, so it feels like you met them in person, but you really realistically didn't, you know? But Dr. Sims, honestly, it'd be kind of nice if TwitchCon was on the East Coast. It would be a lot cheaper for me to get there. Cheaper to fly, or even drive, depending on where it's at, personally, but still. But no, it's all good. No, I would never hurt an animal ever in my life, because animals shall be protected at all times, at all costs. Let's see. I add some of this right here. All this decorative stuff. But it should be fun. I honestly don't know what to expect from TwitchCon. I just know that it's going to be fun regardless, because every year is always different. And you know what? I've been talking about this with some other people, how I don't really know if I'm going to go to TwitchCon next year, personally. That's what I'm realistically thinking. I don't know if I want to go to TwitchCon next year. I've only been to it, like, this will be my 3rd year going, but also too, every year has been chaotic and stressful at the same time. I don't know. Oh, you told Gon to protect him from uncomfortable conversations because I'm not a streamer? No, understandable. And that's what we gotta do. Protect each other in these times of weirdness. I too am also, like, I get very uncomfortable sometimes when I'm in a conversation with a person that I don't know sometimes. It can get odd. But when you're amongst friends, it's like easy. I'm also a person who tends to wonder, does that happen to anyone else? Like, do you ever go somewhere and then you just start walking off? Because that's me. I am a wanderer. I don't know what to tell you. I just like to walk off and like wander around and see everything. And then I get lost. I'm like, where is everybody at? You know? Oh, it's good. I'm hoping it's good because 10 years last year, main floor seemed a bit empty. Yeah, it kind of did, which is very odd. It definitely did feel very empty to me. I did notice that. I think I might leave this the way it is. So I'm really curious because 10 years is like a big milestone, double digits and everything. So I'm remaining hopeful that they'll probably announce new features, possibly. Maybe also announcing new collaborations, possibly. Maybe new Twitch ambassadors, because they have been doing that lately for the past, I think, couple of days now. So I do wonder. I heard that The Sims is going to be there, so that's exciting. They have a meetup that they're doing, so that's going to be fun. I wonder what else should I put in here. But I'm excited. I'm excited for all the funtivities. I'm excited to see everyone have a lot of laughter, a lot of joy. I think this year I'm going to remind myself to actually take photos with people. Or like take photos with my friends and like people who want photos. Because like my thing, I'm an introvert. And so I get so nervous of asking people for photos. So I never take any photos. I always forget to take photos of anything. If I'm in a public place with like in a convention setting, I'll forget to take photos. But if I'm by myself, I'll just take photos of other things around me. So this time I'll have proof that I was actually there. and didn't steal photos from like Google Images or something like that. I'll actually be productive with making memories. Hi Central, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? I'm gonna do some yoga, some meditation. I'll move these actually onto the side because then I can make this like the meditation corner. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm going to. I try to go every year. Granted, I've only been there like I've been to the Las Vegas one, which was my first one, and then San Diego will be was my second one, and it'll be my third one. I think they said it's gonna be in San Diego for the next couple of years, so we may have like 3 more years left of that. So I'm remaining hopeful personally for it. But I think going forward, I'll probably like plan out a lot better, like things that I want to do and see, rather than just like going and hoping for the best. Yeah, they're doing a meetup. I'm hopeful because Rosanna hosts those mostly, but looking on the schedule, there's more people that are hosting this, so it should be interesting. You have a picture of the escalator with you last year? You do? Did you tag me in that somewhere? Because what I want to do, like for my personal stuff, is like make a scrapbook of memories. So if you ever have that photo, if you don't mind, if you could send that to me, that'd be great. Vegas, yeah. Vegas was something. I wouldn't say it was good. It was an experience. I'll just go with that. Vegas wasn't an experience to have. Not my top favorite. It wasn't very walkable. That was the one issue about Las Vegas. It wasn't very walkable for the places that I wanted to go to. So it made it a little bit too hard. Maybe I should do 3. I think I'll do 3 meditation mats. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, you didn't post it on social, never do that with permission. Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, definitely send it to me when you can. Let's see. Oh, are these the stools I'm supposed to use? I think so. Yeah, these are the stools I'm supposed to use. Here we go. Oh yeah, I still had fun, for sure. Can you edit me in there? Yeah, I can. I'm very good at Photoshop. Hi Derpy, welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you? Make sure you take a photo of yourself like far away, so then that way I can just insert you in. That'd be great. I think we did that one time for Plumbella, because I think she was supposed to go to TwitchCon last year or something like that. No, she was supposed to go to Simsy's wedding, and couldn't go due to like personal stuff. But that would be great. Send the photo my way, Dabney. I'll put my editing skills to work. Oh, and I forgot we're supposed to do landscaping. That's what we were gonna do. I think the one thing about Las Vegas was the heat. Heat and me don't mix. I get hot bothered with heat. There we go. Oh, you've been there once? Yeah, Las Vegas gets very crowded because it's Las Vegas. However, at the time that we went though, there was like TwitchCon happening, and then I think there was like a business convention happening. The We Are Young concert was also happening all at the same time, in the same weekend. And then at the F1 racing thing was also happening that same weekend. So it was all sorts of wacky craziness happening there. So it was an experience. And plus it was my first ever TwitchCon I ever went to, so I did not know what to expect from it. I just knew I was going to expect something. But yeah, I don't do well with crowds that much, especially like conventions. I usually am a person who will stay with my friends at all times. or I'll find like a safe space that I feel like comfortable in, because I get overstimulated very quickly. So if you ever met me in person, just know it's not you. It's mostly a me thing, because I get anxious a lot at conventions, because there's always something going on. So I get scared. Okay, bet. But yeah, next year, I don't know what I'll do, but I have plans. I got plans. Let's copy these things over. It's costing your Sims a pretty penny. And you know what I'm realizing, based off of the lot value is going to depend on how much your Sims are going to pay when they come here. So this will be very interesting based off of the getaways. The higher the lot value, the higher you have to pay per day. Be aware of that. And also the amount of Sims that will stay here too. So we'll work on the schedule next, because that is going to be a big factor of how this is going to run. Really? I try to be as lovely as possible when I meet anyone. I think when it's like a random stranger that I don't know and they don't know me, it's like awkward and weird. But then if it's a person that I don't know, but you know me from like watching like my streams or videos, I feel less anxious because it's like a familiar person, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it's also like interesting too, of like, I've seen you online and you're real. It's always like that thing. It's like, internet people exist. They're real. You're not a hologram. That was me when I went to VidCon, my first year, like in like 2016. I'm like, wait, these people are real? Like seeing what you see like on YouTube and when it's like in real life, I'm like, wait a minute, they're that interesting. This was like around like 2016 when the Paul brothers were popular. Now they're not really as popular. They're very controversial. But this is like when they were like the hype, basically. And I'm like, what is going on? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. The crowd was going wild. This is also back when like big content creators weren't allowed to leave their hotel in a public setting unless they had like security like taking them everywhere. And it was just so wild because I think it was Logan Paul who stepped foot out of the hotel, and a swarm, and I mean a swarm of people crowded him, and it became a little bit bad after a while. So it was awkward. Streamers have legs? Wait, really? You have legs? I didn't know that. Oh, you sent me the photo? Oh, perfect. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. I'm getting all of my shots on Wednesday, or at least I'm getting my COVID booster on Wednesday, and then I'm getting my flu before I leave. Because I learned from the last time that getting them both at the same time is not a good idea. The pain. The pain. Oh yeah, still awful people for sure. I agree. Hi Olivia, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Hope all is well and swell. We're working on our senior center today. We have the bedroom and then we have the hallway to do, and we'll basically be done after that. Oh yeah. Oh, but probably got rained out. Oh no. That's not good. Did they reschedule or anything? It's not good. Sad, like, it's sad that those type of events get rained out. Rain ruins everything. Let's, I think what I want to do, would it be possible if I put a bookcase here? Because I don't think, no, not a bookcase, but a desk. It's just an empty one. I can fit one right here with no issue. So I will do it that way. And then put this here. My mods are funny. And you always get sick when you get I get more than one vax at a time. Yeah. I don't realize my body is screaming at me until like it's too late. And I'm like, oh, let me just do it one at a time. I'm not as young as I used to be where I could handle anything. I'm like, let's be kind to my body this time. We did your COVID a few weeks ago and then got the flu on Friday. Oh, that's good. No TwitchCon, good for you. Lots of people get sick last year. Yeah. Lots of people did last year and that was not great. Yeah, this year, no sickness, nothing at all. We shall remain happy, healthy, and excited. However, I think we all should keep in mind, your wallets will hate you by the end of your trip. That's all I'm saying. Your wallets and your bank account and your accountants will hate you by the end of this trip. I'm just putting it out there, stating facts. That Artist Alley is crazy. And I'm glad you're doing good. I am well. It's kind of hot a little bit. It's 76 degrees, but it's not too shabby. But I've been good. Been working constantly, trying to stay on top of my little schedule here. Since I've been traveling a lot lately. But I've been happy. I've been reading more. I'm almost done with my audiobook actually. Which is, how much I'm gonna have? I have 55 minutes left of my audiobook. I'm thinking of picking up another one, but I'm not entirely sure which one I want to get. I'm taking a break from reading The Tenet for a little bit. I'm saving that book for the plane, so I can read that on the plane because I know I'll be able to be done with it right off then. Because I have a layover in Las Vegas for like, I think 2 hours or something like that. So I'm like, I might as well take a book with me and then just read there. Be easier. Oh, your sister's girlfriend got both the flu and the booster on the same day and took her out. Yep. It took me out last year as well. Let's do this. So I say plan out when you want to get those and then go from there. Because it will wreck you. Let's put the doggy treats over here. Oh, you did pretty good last year. Only bought a few souvenirs. I don't think I bought anything last year at TwitchCon. Because everything was like a little bit too pricey. And I was like in the midst of like trying to figure out, do I want it or do I need it? I always say support small businesses, support indies, support all the things. Never really know. But also too, I did not have any room in my suitcase. I mostly just took a bunch of like business cards with me because then I can always look them up on like Etsy or like their own station, like their own store. Because then if they like ship, then I'm fine. Because I think they actually did have a shipping building in the convention center, I'm pretty sure. Where if you did have like things you wanted to ship back home, you could. But I honestly don't remember if they did or not. I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna get this instead. There we go. Perfect. Tiny Cola Galaxy, hello, welcome in. Enjoy your lurks if you're lurking. What you said really made me want to read in the audiobook though. Hey, I'm just saying. I actually, you know what? Where is it at? Because I'm contemplating, because the retirement plan is a book that has caught my eye for quite some time. And I don't think, let's see, the retirement plan. No, I don't think so. Make it the audiobook. Oh, hello. Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Simsy. How are you? I was just talking about books and what books I wanted to read next time after my audiobook. But thank you for the raid for 73 months. That's a long heckin' time. Are you sure? Well, welcome in. We were just talking about books and like TwitchCon and everything while you were just popping in. We're working on a singer center right now in San Sequoia because elders are iconic and need more. But we're just doing this for now, for a little bit for today. We might hop into some gameplay today after we finish this build, but we'll see. I made into a senior center using the preset, so I'm hopeful that we'll have the bedroom over here, and then like the grandkids or whoever can come by and visit. So that's why I have like playground equipment over here. And then I have like some hopscotch, and I got a little gardening area back here for some gardening. I've got some little picnic tables. I've got some easels to do some painting. This is their cafeteria over here where they can eat. And then back here will be the kitchen where the cook will cook. I made sure that I made a role for only one cook to cook, clean, and then like serve the meals. So that way Sims don't come back here and grab the meals. Because if you notice, like with a lot of Adventure Awaits, at least the Sims in general, they crowd in one room and never leave. Yeah, they will use a stove. This does act as a stove. It came with Dine Out. So they should be perfectly fine of cooking here, grabbing ingredients from here. It should be okay. This is the living room. I started this build last week on Saturday, so I'm not making it as cluttered as I usually do, but I also wanted to make it as personalized as possible for every age group to come here. But so far, that's all what we got as of right now. Nothing too crazy, but you know, you gotta get the idea. But yeah, thank you so much again for sending your lovely community over here, Simsy. I really appreciate that so much. I'm looking forward to meeting you next week at TwitchCon. I made sure to snag an RSVP for your meet and greet. But looking forward to all the fun activities. You know, the coffee table? Yeah, so this is actually 3 coffee tables. This is the main one that I'm using right here. And then I just sized it down and then just put it underneath. I found out this trick through Deli. She had made like a YouTube short, I think maybe like last week or something like that, about using a regular coffee table, then sizing it down, making it look very interesting. So I'm like, wait, I might as well try that and see. So thanks to Deli for that lovely tip. Honestly, I build all the time, but I barely experiment. So I try. But yeah, like a little like a nesting coffee table. It's kind of cute. But yeah, that's what we've been doing today so far for the past like day and a half. You have to tell us about the meet and greet goes. Oh, I will. I will definitely tell you how the meet and greet goes for sure. We also, I don't know if Simsy had mentioned it or not, but we're going to be having a panel at TwitchCon this year about the power of charity fundraising on Twitch. And it's going to be live streamed. So that'll be very fun. So if you can't go to TwitchCon this year, but you wanted to see the panel, it will be live streamed. We'll probably put out more details later when we get more details. Oh yeah, so, oh my gosh, yes. Let's talk about that real quick, because I also found out that they have Twilight on YouTube. This was around the time when they were live streaming the Twilight movies 24/7 for several days. That live stream was very laggy though, but I loved it either way because it was a moment in time that we needed. But still, crazy. What's the name of the channel? Of the TwitchCon panel? I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know. Once I get details about which channel it'll be live streamed on, I'll announce it. Morgan and I will be seated. Very good. Very good. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Yeah, there's only one bedroom, but I'm going to put like at least 4 beds in that one bedroom. So only 4 elders will be able to stay here at this getaway, and they'll like kind of rotate out, most likely like that. So 1 bedroom, but 4 beds in total. Oh, you hate when I rent a movie and then I found it's free on YouTube? Yeah, I hate that too. I find other ways to find movies, you know. But I also too realize that there's so many movies on YouTube that are free that I forget. Like I also forget that Degrassi is on YouTube for free. Like they literally live stream every single episode daily on YouTube, and I forget. And I'm like, well, that's fine. But then again, I also have it on streaming, so there's that. I want to put some small decals up here, but I don't know which ones I want to use. I put some, I don't know. Are we getting a Golden Bachelor moment? Maybe, possibly. Trying to figure out. Can I put these up here? I cannot. Can I put this up here? I can. Good. First time here, the build looks amazing. Thank you so much, Roderick. I really appreciate that. I'm actually building this for my current household for YouTube. I feel like elders don't really get appreciated enough in The Sims because even though we have a kit for them for clothing, there's not really much you can really do with them per se, I feel. So I thought with Adventure Awaits, you can make your own little getaway, your own custom venue, however you want. So it makes the whole experience of elders kind of exciting for me. And my sim, Royce O'Connor, is the worst sim ever to exist in the entire world. And the reason being is that he not only cheated on his wife and left his daughter when she was like 7 years old, he also has another kid in a whole other town in San Myshuno with a lady that worked for his ex-wife, who is now dead. But also too, he ruined the entire business, sold out everyone, blamed everyone in the foundation, and now he's broke, sad, and alone living in Del Sol Valley with 3 other elders who are more richer than him. So it's become a problem, and realizing that my Sims are always a hot mess and I don't know how to fix them. So I'm hoping that these experiences that Royce has, he will probably have a good life. Keyword hopefully. Hopefully. With a capital H. Probably won't happen. Also, Lexi, thank you for the reset for 30 months. I appreciate so much, my friend. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. But yeah, I do a lot of Sims storytelling on YouTube. It takes me a while to post those type of videos because I'm so heavily detailed in my Sims lives. But I like to do a lot of storytelling in my Sims because it makes it more fun for me. But he's messy. He's a hot mess. Yeah, I think plants would slot better. Let's do this one. Will it slot over here? No. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this one. Let's do this one right there. Perfect. There we go. We'll get those 3 plants, and then I might put a little table in the middle. I mean, little drama makes it a little fun. That's true. The more drama, the better in The Sims. In The Sims, not real life. Real life drama, no thank you. I'm good. I already have too much of that already. So I'm like thinking Sims drama is more fun, more elegant, more chaotic. I actually was recording a video for YouTube for next week, and I was playing The Sims Medieval, and I literally forgot how chaotic that game is. It's wild. You thought your single dad do the wife running off with this with a streamer was a drama? Honestly, content baby content. The streamer makes money off of that drama. Talk about scandal. What? No, actually, Winnie, the single dad runs off with the streamer. The streamer makes video content out of it. Henceforth, the wife who found out that the husband was cheating on her with the streamer sues the streamer for like millions of simoleons. They go to court. They find out that legally they can't. So the streamer sues the woman or whoever. And then somehow the relationship falls through and the streamer ends up winning like 2 million simoleons in all that drama. I don't know. It can get messy very quickly. You just gotta use your imagination, you know? Maybe he'll become a better sim in his old age. He is an elder. So he doesn't have that much left time in his little lifespan. He's gonna be seeing his 4th and last grandchild very soon. Which game? Oh, The Sims Medieval is what I'm talking about. I love The Sims Medieval. Let's put this here, some little history. And then I also want to add in some of these little awards. Now going through the free movies on YouTube, very good. To be honest, most movies Merlin on YouTube with ads are not as bad. You only like drama when I'm not involved? Same. When I'm not involved, I feel happy. I feel rejuvenated about life. Oh, you never really actually played The Sims, you just built a lot? So this year you started a legacy and you hate infants and toddlers. You're not the only one. So you've been aging them up into children after like 3 days. That's valid. The only time I've actually fully played with toddlers and infants all the way through was when I did the 100 baby challenge 2 times. Not the best idea that I had, but it was an idea that I had. It's not the best one, really. I don't miss that family because that save file is so broken at this point that it's unrecoverable at this point. I mostly give all of my kids iPads. At least the toddlers, they become iPad babies. The infants, come back to me at like in 7 to business years, and I'll get back to you on that front. But infants are like a love-hate relationship. I like the infants in this current legacy that I'm playing because I'm micromanaging everything that they're doing, and I'm also just like focusing a lot on their milestones, or as many as I want to achieve before I age them up. Like I just aged up my infants to toddlers maybe like 3 months ago in real time, but they were infants for like 2 years in real time. I'm slow. Sophie, what is that? What is that badge? GP Explorer 3. Interesting. You found Scream? Which one? All of them or just the one? You can never do the 100 baby challenge. Don't do it. Don't let people influence you to do it. It's not good. It's scary. It's a scary time over there. Now, I think since I have 4 beds, they're all going to share a wardrobe. So I think I want to do something like here. I want also, let's do this right here, some plants. Oh yeah, actually we're like playing with infants and toddlers and building their skills in the milestones. That's for me, I like doing that too, but it depends on the save and the family and the story that I'm telling. So I understand. Without a challenge, infants feel weird. But a legacy challenge with infants, not that bad. Because like when you think about it, when we get like different styles of packs, the other life stages feel a little bit more alive, at least to me. Like kids feel a little bit more playable now because they have more things they can do. And then toddlers kind of sort of not really. I personally want a proper daycare system rather than trying to make a getaway or a small business for a daycare. But they are there. So it has its moments. You don't have kids IRL, so maybe that's why you like them so much. I don't have kids IRL either. I love them and hate them at the same time. I used to be a camp counselor for AmeriCorps for like 3 years. I did 2 summers and then 1 full school year. I love those kids to death because I got to mentor them and tutor them in their subjects that they were learning in school. And I really liked their mindset on why they love learning. It was an event that happened last weekend. Oh, between streamers. Oh, in Paris. Wait, wasn't Pokey a part of that? Because I think I saw something about that on my homepage. Oh, the 25 baby challenge, just so I could say I tried. Hey, I'm proud of you. You tried. That's all that matters. As long as you try, that is okay. There we go. This chair. Scoot this over just a little bit more. There we go. I miss a Sims 3 daycare career as well. Hi, Snoopy. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Oh, the Gen 3 in your legacy on short lifespan without forgetting about it, let alone a 100 baby challenge. I don't know how some people do short lifespan. My problem is I get too emotionally attached to my Sims. So it takes me forever to get to the point where I'm getting past like Gen 3. I will say there's only 1 legacy challenge, or I guess technically 2 legacies I've done. I've done the Not So Berry challenge, and then I did the Career Legacy challenge. And so far I'm up to 21 generations with the same family, but I'm trying to fix it because it's severely broken right now for me. You like my decorations? Thank you. I'm trying to make it as cozy as possible with this little venue here. This custom getaway venue. No, the yellow matches the rug. I'm working with it. Thank you. But hi. But I'm doing pretty well. I've had a very long day. I was recording some videos for YouTube. I'm trying to pre-record as many videos as I possibly can. Sprinkle in some variety here and there on YouTube. Like non-Sims videos as well. I've been trying to play through some indie games. Because for anyone that's new to the channel and you just don't know, I do like this thing here on Twitch where I play different indie games every 2 weeks to highlight different indie studios and indie developers, because it's super important to do that. And I want to start bringing that to YouTube because I love indie games and I love supporting indie devs. So I've been playing around with the idea of that. I recorded, I think, something about, I think Tiny Bookshop, I think. I can't remember if you ever finished the 100 Baby. Got close, but now I'm questioning. Don't think too hard, Olivia. If you think too hard about the 100 Baby, you'll hear the cries in the background. And that's something you can never forget. Those cries. Don't think too hard. Don't do it. You don't want to be in that scenario. Trust me. Oh, you play on normal or long? I lose interest too fast. No, that's valid. I too also have ADHD, so I feel like I should try short lifespan just to give it a go. There we go. You spend so much time with them in cast and build because you love storytelling, so short lifespan counteracts with how I feel. Yeah. I always have to have a story for every single sim that I'm playing, because if I don't have a story, it feels like they're just in the background as like side characters. You like lurking in my indie streams? Oh, well, thank you. We're going to be doing some indie gameplay this Wednesday at 10 a.m. We're going to be playing 2 demos. We're playing Winterborough and then the Great Coffee Captor. The Great Coffee Captor is about like you're playing this like owl detective, and you're on the hunt to find the culprit who stole all the coffee beans. And it's very cute so far. And then the Winterborough is like a survival game that you're playing as like this mouse in the winter. But I'm still like figuring out what that game's all about though. But 2 really great games. I don't know if you are a fan of horror. I love indie horror. If so, have you ever thought of playing I'm Not a Human? I've never heard of that game before. What is it about? I'm Not a Human. Wait. Either Dr. Gluon played it or I is Cupquake. I think it was Cupquake who played it on Twitch that I think I remember seeing. But what is that? Oh, you saw something like that antique shop game too? Yeah! Tiny Bookshop is a really great game. If you have not played that, you should. There we go. I want this. I like foxes. Oh, these are very cute. I'm gonna get different styles. Oop. There we go. Welcome back, Daphne. Cute. Oh, you don't use lifespan because you get to attach them? Like everybody lives forever? Mood, because same. How do you find less known indie games? I usually check Steam, or I'm on Twitter quite a bit. Most of the time they just like show up on my feed on Twitter or like TikTok, and I'm like, this is very interesting. I might check this out and see what it's all about. I think there's a hashtag called #IndieDev on Twitter that you can probably check out, because a lot of indie developers and studios tend to say like, it doesn't cost anything to support my game type of like caption, which is very true. Costs nothing to support an indie developer by liking their content on socials. Or either like Steam will like recommend me some games that I thought were like similar to games I played before. And then Wholesome Direct highlights a lot of indie games, a lot of indie cozy games from like lesser known developers or just like first time developers. So Wholesome Direct is a really good place to also check out as well. Normal or long since I play it with the Colts in university. I only do normal. Long if I'm really want to do something more, or I'll just turn off aging completely. Most of the time I'll turn off aging because I'm nosy. We're building a senior center today in San Sequoia for my save file, the O'Connor Diaries. Royce O'Connor needs a new place to live because I'm trying to build up a scenario in my head of why Royce got kicked out of his old living facility and had to move somewhere different. So I'm trying to conjure up some drama. But we're building a little senior center with Adventure Awaits and a few other packs. Outbound? I think I've heard of Outbound before. Is that a survival game? Oh, you learn about them from streamers like you, and you got Tiny Bookshop after one of your streams. Oh, really? That's so cool. If anybody wants to check out any of the other indie games that I've played here, like on Twitch or just in general, if you do !indie in the chat, it'll give you a link to my website of a bunch of games that we've played through Indie Dev Day. All the little pictures on the website is all clickable. So when you click it, it'll take you to the direct page or like the developer's website if they have one. No, all good, Merlin. Enjoy your food. Eat away. Okay, there we go. Something simple, very cute, easy. And then I think I want to also add that there. I might add rugs in the middle. Yeah, no problem. It's an indie visual novel style horror game where people are turning into skinwalkers called Visitors. Oop, not the Visitors. You have to point them out while... Wait! Hold on. Google. No, okay, no, I've seen this game before. I'm not a human. I've seen it. I also saw it on TikTok and I thought it was like a weird little game, but I also was very intrigued. I've seen that game before. Yes. I'm open. Have you seen the movie Us? Wait a minute. I saw Get Out, Them, Us. Us. I think I have. I usually watch a lot of those type of movies. I think I saw Us. That was horrifying. Cause I was like, I've seen Them. I've seen Get Out. I'm like, have I seen Us? Yes, I have. Horrifying. Great movie, but horrifying. Once you see one horror movie, you learn, you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be caught in that scenario ever again. Like, you will not catch me nowhere in the woods in the pitch black dark. I don't go to the woods in general. If I saw something creepy, I'll be down the street in the other direction in my car, doors locked, driving away. Can't do that. Maybe he wandered away or doing something to deem him unable to care for himself. Well, he's an elder. Royce O'Connor is. So I would say like he's like in his 80s right now. And he's had a lot of drama. To kind of like to shorten the drama, he's lied, cheated, and stole from a lot of people in the past 40 years of him existing with his ex-wife's foundation, his daughter's trust, his grandkids' trust. A lot of messiness happened for Royce O'Connor that he tends to lie to people to get ahead. So he's the problem in his own little world that causes him to like lose people in his life. Here we go. You love a psychological thriller and horrors. I do too. I've seen Weapons. Why? Explain to me, why was Weapons? If that makes any sense. Like, why was Weapons? Like, what? Why? I just don't understand. Why did they run like that? Unnecessary, but I liked it. I liked the movie. Honestly, the main character should have said, I herald your beginning, I herald your end, I herald Galactus. She should have just said that, and all would have been fine. The people were harassing her like she was like doing something crazy. She just could have said that, and then it would have been fine. Clearly, two different movies, but same actress, though. Well, it's like Noodles and Company. Oh, I've heard of Noodles and Company. Oh, Outbound is an indie game that's coming out next year. You build an eco-friendly mobile home and travel throughout the world. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have... I do. Yeah, I do have Outbound on my wish list. I've been keeping a close eye on that one. Now that I'm looking it up, yeah, I do have that on my wish list on Steam. You don't like horror games or movies, you're just too sensitive. No, that's totally valid. A lot of the movies, I think nowadays, they just don't feel scary to me anymore. I think because I watched my first horror movie at like 9 years old, that I'm not fazed by like the horrorness of it all. Plus, they just don't feel scary. They mostly feel like dumb scary to me. Like my first ever like funny scary movie was Scary Movie. Maybe it can be a compassionate jail. Possibly. Oh, also I forgot to mention, Royce is actually being sued by his baby mama. He's being sued, by the way. I forgot to mention that at the moment. So he could be going to jail for a lot of different reasons. Fraud, tax evasion, tax fraud mostly. Let's do this one instead. I also want to probably put a bookcase in here too. You accidentally hit a button just now and close all your tabs. Ooh, not the tabs. That's a very valid question. I think I should probably put maybe like a plant in the corner. I always like using these plants. They're very nice. We really enjoyed the stream, but your phone's about to die. No, all good, Tosh. Thank you for hanging out and coming with the raid. I really appreciate it so much. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be playing more of The Sims 4 at 6 p.m. I just got the stalls this morning. Ooh. The quality of the natural hairstyles on the dolls are really well done. You're excited about that? That's good. That's good. Maybe I should change out. Should I change out these rugs for the Ever rug? Nah, I think these are okay. Yeah, I don't want to do too much clutter because I feel like the more clutter, it just gets a little bit hectic around here. I was like Ryan Gosling. No, isn't Jordan Peele supposed to come out with another movie? Like another horror movie? I can't remember exactly if he is or not. It's like another horror movie, but I forget which one it is. So I know that this year, I think at the end of this month, there's going to be a new It TV show. Like, you know, It the Clown, Stephen King, It. It's going to be a new TV show that I'm going to probably watch. Oh, the Run from Weapons was actually explained. Oh, it's based off of a Pulitzer Prize winner. Oh, really? Interesting. That I did not know. The more you learn. I will say the way like that movie happened in Weapons, and like you will not catch me in those scenarios. I will be nowhere near that late. That lady scared me half to death. I'm like, what do you mean she had all these kids in her basement? Like, what do you mean? Something was not adding up. Something was a bit off. And I did not like it. The moment I see something crazy, I'm like, I'm out. Come with me or not at all. You can't save people who want to be saved in those scenarios. It's crazy. You recommend the horror movie Talk to Me on Netflix? Ooh, what is that about? I feel like life sometimes is so scary that horror movies just don't compare. Yeah. And I think that's like also that's why. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's custom content. I don't want to use that. I think I want to do this right here. I like to add a lot of posters to the wall, especially for elders. Since they're very wise beyond their years, they have a lot of knowledge that they can provide to people. So I think all of this stuff on the wall makes total sense. At least in my head, it does. Let's remove this one and put this one instead. The first curtain isn't the same height. It isn't. This one? Oh, it is not. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. I would have forgotten. Are these the same color? They are. Just the lighting's weird. The run freaked you out so bad. It did. The first run, I was like, okay, and then it got creepier. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. So I was a little bit spooked. Oh, you heard about the new It? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not, or like, am I gonna like it a lot? I keep an open mind when it comes to like old things that get rebooted, but in a different way. I don't mind reboots. As long as the writing's good, I'm fine. That's all I realistically care about. If the writing's good, then I'm good. I heard that they're also rebooting, I think, Scrubs, I'm pretty sure. Because the guy who played Mr. Mosby in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is being casted in that reboot. So I do wonder exactly what's the case. Oh, it's really disturbing though. Just a warning. I don't get fazed by horror movies either, but this one scared you so bad. Yeah, I'll take that in mind. I probably won't watch it at night. Watching horror movies at night are a little bit jump scary for me, just because like I can't do that. I don't trust the dark and horror at the same time. My first ever horror movie was Dead Silent. I don't like that one at all. Henceforth, granted, I was 9. I was 9 years old when I watched that movie. I wasn't allowed. It was rated R. I watched it anyway, but still. Moments like that. I'm gonna get boxes. Here we go. Yeah, no problem. I always try to like fix most of my stuff, my curtains and my builds, because it can get a little bit crazy. Oh, what's this? Better box. It looks pretty. No swatches though. Odd. There we go. Hi LRB, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hello. I did. I saw Sinners 3 times. I saw it once in theaters, and then it became available on streaming, so then I watched it several times. It's so funny, but also creepy at the same time. My first ever vampire movie was Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman and Kate, whatever her last name is, who dated Pete Davidson at that one point. But that was my first ever like vampire movie. And then since then I was very obsessed with vampires and the supernatural. So it was a moment in time. Yeah, I don't mind reboots as much, as long as they're good. Taking SS Riz helped, so that with that feeling for you, that's good. I might put a rug back here. Your first horror movie was Babadook. Why does that sound familiar? Also, Bay, thank you for bringing the mods. Oh my. I'm sorry, what? That looks horrifying. No, thank you. Like, hello? I'm so excited for the second part of Wicked. To remind you, if you're a Prime member, you can actually sign up to see Wicked 1 and 2 early. I think the tickets go on sale tomorrow. So I'm making sure I keep a close eye on that, because I'm going to snag them tickets when I can. Because I'm going to see it. I love me some Wicked. I'm looking forward to hearing all the new songs. especially the original songs. So keeping a close eye. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Oh, there's a good movie right now called Good Boy. It's about a dog's POV in a horror movie. Interesting. What could terribly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong in that scenario? Who knows? I think everything else is okay. I think I like how this looks. I didn't want to make it too crazy, but I think for what it brings, it's well cluttered enough. For the inside, at least. I actually loved Interview with the Vampire. The old one or the new one? Because I know there's two different kinds. Brad Pitt was in the old one. The only first one. The Usual Suspect was your favorite thriller horror? Ooh. I don't think I've ever come across with that one before. The Ring freaked you out as a kid? What's funny is I never saw The Ring, but my first introduction to The Ring was Scary Movie, I think, 2 or 3. All I know, Brenda was like, Cindy, the TV's leaking. That's all that I know. I'm like, that's all I know from The Ring. She fell down a well, and it was just funny. It was hilarious. It's like, Cindy, the TV's leaking. Oh, Chinese. Oh, that sounds good. My parents are getting Burger King. Oh, I'm gonna put seats out here. Yeah, nobody comes in front. Not the Little Vampire or Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Oh, I love those movies. That wasn't my first introduction to vampires, no. But I think I came across like all these like different types of vampire movies so late in my life. Because I didn't watch it when it first came out. If I did, I don't remember. But those were really good though. He was very good. Little Vampire, iconic. I'm going to remind your dad about that. Using this Prime to get tickets, yes. Yes, get those tickets. Definitely is a must-have. Okay, there we go. Child me was horrified by The Ring. It was kind of creepy because I'm like, what do you mean a little girl just comes out of your TV and like, that's not, no, we're not doing that. Not happening today, nor ever. Not now. Now, why in the world? Who thought Coraline was a kid's movie? Cause no. In no shape or form, that was not a kid's movie. Neither was Monsters House. Hush. It's about a death girl who's a writer, and there's a guy trying to break into her house. Oh, some of the movies are silent and more immersive and feels like her POV. Ooh, I've never seen Hush or heard of it. Sounds very intriguing. Oh, those were definitely yours, your favorite to watch every year in October. Those are now on my list to watch every October. That, like those two movies, and then Hocus Pocus, of course, but Halloween Town is always a must-have to watch first. And then I'll watch the other ones afterwards. Coraline was not made for us. We were too young. They said, Coraline? Kids, watch this. No, don't do it. Now when I look back at it, I'm like, oh, there was a lot going on back then. Let's use these fences right here. I might rotate this hopscotch right here. There we go. I liked Monsters House, but that movie was kind of scary for me. Time and time again, I'm like, never again. And Jay, thank you for the daily clip for Palestine. I appreciate that so much. Oh, you thought it was when you were little? Oh, no, yeah, I agree. When I was little, the animations looked very kid-friendly for sure. And I'm like, oh no, I'm starting to get scared from this. I gotta turn this stuff off. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, this is pretty. I'll add that there. I'm adding a bunch of debug stuff now. This is where I get into the nitty-gritty things. Where are the here they are. Like, where's the Funko? I don't think I've ever seen the original Fright Night movie. Hush is an amazing movie. Where can you watch Hush? You watch Halloween Town almost daily this time of year. very good. And the people who played Marnie and then Calabar's son, they're married in real life, which we already know. But they're acting in a new movie, but it's like Christmas. It's a new Hallmark movie that's coming out, I think, this year, but I forget when. I think it might be this month or December. I can't remember. All I know is like Halloween Town meets Hallmark type movie. So it's Halloween related. Based off of what I read in an article, I think. But hi, Jay. I'm glad to see you. We're building a elder senior center today in San Sequoia. At the moment, we're almost done with it. We're just gonna add a few little bits and bops here and there. We're almost done. I think about the hydrate. The first time you were watching Coraline was in 3D. How was that? I feel like any movie in 3D is like such a cool experience. I saw Avatar, The Blue People, in 3D. Honestly, well worth it. This feels like it's from Horse Ranch. Maybe I could squeeze this. No. Or, nah, I won't do that there. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Where else do I... Oh, hey. Wait, okay. Dr. Sims, if you're still here, if you're not here, I'm going to talk about you right now for a second. Good things, trust me. Either way, I was watching Dr. Sims the other day, okay? Just lurking. And I saw this person use these hay bales and made an entire, like, hay bale maze. Like, it's so gigantically huge. And, like, how did you do that? The patience could never be me. But, I don't know. People who ever, like, really go above and beyond with their builds, I applaud them. And when I think of, like, hay bales, a hay bale maze, I think of Taylor Dorsey from Gilmore Girls. Thank you. That's what it's called. Haul Out the Halloween. That's what it's called. Thank you, Central. Isn't the girl who plays Marnie acting alongside Lacey? Yeah. Yes. Used to watch Coraline every day back when it was on Netflix in 2020. Back then, movies were good. What happened? Oh, you finished that yesterday? Oh, good. I was lurking in your stream the entire time. Great stream, by the way. Very nice. Barely remember because you were A and the freaked you out. No, it's valid. I just think 3D is just like exciting. I think I got everything now. I feel like something's missing, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what else I should add. It feels plain in the front. It needs a little poster, if you will. I add this sign right here, and then change this color to that. Yeah, there we go. You're welcome. Oh, you made the same reference about Gilmore Girls? Oh my gosh. Funny. I'm so excited for the documentary to come out, though. Looking forward to that. You always applaud anyone who uses Tentativa because the patience you have to navigate that directory. It's a hot mess over here with debug. I remember when they first introduced debug to base game over a decade ago, because in the original base game in 2014 we didn't have debug at all. It never existed until they had to patch it in, along with like a few other things like move objects and like basements and stuff like that. But I just remember it was a struggle bus. But ever since they added in debug, it takes me forever to build anything now because it feels more exciting to use debug. But it's well worth it in the end. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not too terrible. There we go. On Tubi. Oh, okay, good. I don't know why I associate Tubi with like bad movies. I don't know why. It's like when I'm like Tubi, so it's a bad movie, right? I don't know why. But I like me some Tubi. I think at one point they had put Twilight on there. I'm like, what do you mean Twilight's on Tubi? It's not a bad movie. It just has some flaws here and there. It doesn't mean it's bad. Yeah, over a decade ago. It's crazy because The Sims 4 is 11 years old. The base game, at least, is 11 years old. Let that sink in, besties. You can't do 3D movies, it gets you a headache. I don't do too many 3Ds. I did see Thunderbolt in 3D. And surprisingly enough, it didn't feel like it was 3D. It just felt like it was just 2D. I want to see Titanic in 3D. I don't know why, but I just do. It was a mess back then. I'm grateful for the messy. No, same. I love me some Twisted Mixie. The fact that if you use that mod, you can actually favorite things in their build them by catalog. And then when you go to objects by function, it'll give you like a favorites tab down here. And everything that you have favorited beforehand will be in this catalog, especially like it'll never go away unless you like deleted the mod, then they won't be there. But if you added it back in after an update, it'll still be there. So it's kind of nice that those things are always set in stone. Sinks enter. Also, too, ads are about to play in a second, my friends, to let you all know, in case you get hit with ads. I think I want to include this one. Is there a light in here? Oh, there isn't. Oh, we'll just add this one in here. Perfect. We'll add in some other extra stuff. Maybe some laundry. Like here. Oh, they are? Where did I watch mine? I think I watched mine on like Netflix or something. I can't remember where I had watched Twilight. They hop around like it's like the 4th of July with Twilight these days. I'm like, pick one platform, please. I'm tired. So, when in doubt, YouTube. Okay, that's all good. Those are... Do I have a broom? I do not. Let's add the broom over here. We'll add an ironing board over here. There we go. Yeah, Titanic in 3D would be kind of fun. The thought of seeing the bow of the ship raise onto your face. It does sound very intrusive for sure. But then also, I'd be like, I'd be trying to grab Jack out of that water. I'm like, Jack could have gotten on that banister. Kate Winslet confirmed it herself that realistically, they could have both survived. Leonardo had slippery hands and said, not today. Oh, and you saw Avatar the Blue People. We got there an hour early, so we were there for 4 hours. 4 hours? Yikes. I heard James Cameron said Avatar Fire and Ash will be 3 hours long. 3 hours long. He's trying to make another Titanic experience. 3 hours of Avatar? Oppenheimer was like 3 some hours, and I fell asleep halfway through. I'm tired. I mean, James Cameron, he's talented. He's great at what he does. So I honestly am excited to see it. But 3 hours, give me an intermission, please. Oh, your 23rd birthday with your friends? Oh, that's very fun. I honestly think, like, imagine if they ever made a second Titanic movie. Like, Rose, after all these years, after she was rescued, what happened? Like, I would love to see a Titanic 2. But then again, I don't want to sit through 3 hours again. I believe movies over 2 hours should be intermission. Oh, I agree. I agree. They do that with Twilight. When Twilight was in theaters, they had an intermission where after like I think 2 movies or something like that, they would like break and then do the next one. And like, thank goodness. Now, what was that panel from? I want to say Horse Ranch. I think, yes, Horse Ranch. There we go. Oh, there's a Titanic 2, but it's a parody. Oh, but not an official sequel. That makes a lot of sense. Like, I just forgot, like, looking back at it, like, 3 hours and 15 minutes. While ads play, I'm gonna look up these other hours. Avatar 1 was 2 hours and 42 minutes. Avatar 2, that was 3 hours? Avatar Way of Water was 3 hours and 12 minutes. You know, I don't remember that being 3 hours. Interesting. Okay. So 3 hours and 12 minutes again. That's not bad. They already have, they have planned out movies for, they have planned up to Avatar 5 so far. Avatar 6 is it's a hypothetical thing, but he has planned out Avatar up until number 5. And Avatar 5 does not come out until the year 2031. What is that? 2031 sounds wild. I'm like, I don't got time, Grandpa. Put me in the movie and then we say something else. No, but I don't know. That's crazy. Just think about, I'm gonna have to wait for so long for these movies. Michelle Yeoh is in Avatar 4. Interesting. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but okay. They should all seriously, we gotta pee and get refills. That's true. We gotta get refills. We gotta get up and stretch our legs. We gotta do a lot of different things at intermission. Because how else will we stay awake? I will say though, what I do appreciate about most movie theaters, besides their, what I appreciate about most movie theaters is that they have like those dine-in movie theaters where you can basically just order at your chair without having to get up, and they just deliver it to you to your seat. I like those because then I don't have to get up. I'm lazy. So having those would be great universally, but then prices though of those tickets say otherwise, and I'm like, I think I'm good. I normally don't really buy much at like movie theaters anymore because those tickets are highway robbery, and then on top of like, of course, the movie popcorn and all the other extra stuff, I like to sneak in my own food sometimes. Sometimes I'll buy the stuff there, and sometimes I sneak in my own candy. Because the candy prices are a choice, not my choice. But no, I love me a good dine-in theater. It's great, lovely, good selection. It's nice. I went to one in Chicago, and it is so nice. Every time I'm in Chicago, I go to that theater, like the AMC theaters are lovely. Because then I can just like sit back, relax, and then I wait for my food to be delivered to my chair, and I can still enjoy my movie without missing anything. Because when you're gone for like 2 minutes, you miss so much of a movie. So it can definitely like be nice to have those in different places. I might like, should I have them? I should probably keep the same color. Yeah, I'll just do the same color for all of them then. Easier. But welcome back from the ads, friends. You got an ad. You didn't miss anything. I was yapping about dine-in theaters, right? As per usual. Food. You sneak in food and all the time, as you should. The only thing I've never done is like bring in like hot food into a theater. I've never done that before. I don't think I ever will, because that stuff gets smushed, and they can just tell that you have something hot in that bag of yours. I would love to go to a drive-in movie theater though. That's always in like on my bucket list. I have one nearby. It's like not too far, but I've never really had like the time to go. But one day I will. A friend and you snuck in in hoagies. Very good. Hoagies for life. Let's move this on the back side. Well, no, move it right here. Thank you for bringing the mods and showing mod love. Why Lime, appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, you don't mind long movies since I can sit for hours and binge TV shows? Oh, same. I am a binge watcher for TV shows. Right now, I'm binge watching Degrassi all the way from the beginning. I'm on season 13 right now at the moment. And I'm contemplating if I should rewatch Glee from the very beginning, even though I've seen it at least like 10 times and cried at least 10 times. I just don't know if I want to watch it again. Like, those are like my good comfort shows, you know? Comfort. Yeah, it's definitely very expensive for sure. With like theaters, regardless where you go. There's a lovely drive-in theater near you. Used to work there for the haunted house. Wait, oh wait, that's so cool. I like that for you. Drive-ins are just fun. It's like a whole new like movie experience that you just don't really get in like indoor theaters. So I always appreciate that they still exist and they still get funded. No, same. I don't think I've ever seen like a roller disco in my area. We only have one drive-in movie theater, just one in the area, but they don't really exist as, they're not universal, and I wish they were. They're definitely underfunded for sure, I will say. Underfunded and underfunded and not appreciated enough. Now, should I do gray? I'll do black. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the pit. See, okay, I started the pit and then I stopped it. I don't know why. They won, I think, they won an award recently at one of the award shows, but not me watching the entire thing. I'm like, wait, what happened? Because I'm actually watching ER. Medical shows, like procedural type shows, take me forever because there's so much going on. But I am watching ER at the moment, and it's not bad. I think because I watched so much Grey's Anatomy that I figure that every medical show is like that, but it isn't. But I can see that they set the tone of like long medical shows over the years. Because like I think when they ended, Grey's Anatomy was like just getting started. Oh, I've never seen X-Files, but I want to watch X-Files. That and Doctor Who. Oh, you love ER? It's such a good show, right? I'm only on season 2? No. Yeah, I'm on season 2 at the moment of ER. At the moment. And it's not bad. It's a slow approach. But why in the world? I feel there's a common theme happening with on-call rooms and everyone just like sleeping in there. And I don't mean sleeping. The other type of sleeping. Just getting together with people. No. Yeah, it's a pattern that needs to end. It's getting old. They were doing the woohoo in these own call rooms. They need to stop doing that. It's getting old. This is not Young and the Restless. It's not Grey's Anatomy. You love the way they did the episodes hour by hour. That's what made the pitch so interesting to me, because it's like hour by hour rather than like one episode and it's like a week later for episode 2. So that I do appreciate a lot. There's a Hallmark show that you like called The Way Home. What's that about? There we go. Okay, I think now I can add my solar panels. You love Mark Green. Mark Green's cool. I forgot that George Clooney played on ER. George Clooney was great in that show. I was like, is that George Clooney? Where are my solar panels? Solar panels. It's not sanitary, I agree. Also, Jean, thank you so much for the resub for 10 months. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. I hope you enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. There we go. I think that looks pretty good and dandy. I love solar panels in The Sims. Great way to make quick money when you're storing your energy and your power. There we go. Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm like, wait, Clooney, he'd been around for a minute, but his start was on ER. He did very well on that show, I will say. And I feel like I've watched a lot of the things that he was in, but never really like watched his stuff. Like, I've never seen Ocean 11 or 12. I feel like I've seen the majority of his projects, but not a lot. I'll go back and forth and watch like old movies from like actors who have been around in the game for like years on end, but then I'll forget like what they played in. You look to size down the solar panels and put more on the roof. Oh, are they still functional that way? I didn't think they actually worked. Oh, wait, that's so smart. Wait a minute. Oh, that's tiny. Wait, that's so cool. Wait, okay, that's a good idea. Hold on. Let's add some more solar panels on the side. I was like, what do you mean I can't intersect this to the roof? You're calling me poor? Okay, that's not gonna work there. Let's put this one on this side. That's a very smart idea. Sizing them down. I never really thought of actually doing that. More expensive, but you get more money out of it when you're storing the energy. So that's smart. No Whale is so handsome. He still is now. You've been going to bed early, so you've been missing streams. No, it's all good. Rest is very, very important. Trying to work on your sleep schedule. Valid, because same. My sleep schedule is all sorts of whack right now. I've been up kind of late these past couple of days, mostly just like working on content and trying not to spiral about a lot of different things going on right now. And then just TwitchCon stuff is happening very soon. So I've been up kind of late. Last night I went to bed at like 11 p.m. But it wasn't too terrible. But things have been going great though. I cannot complain too much. I've just been getting some work done, resting a little bit more. I planned out my little schedule for what I want to do at TwitchCon, since I'm going to be going to some events and like some hangouts with some friends. And then also preparing to plan for my move. I plan on moving again by the end of this year. So I've been also focusing on that, making sure I have all of my little ducks in a row, traveling for other things, acting. I'm doing like the Polar Express experience in my area, and I'm excited to do it next month. So I've been preparing for that, trying to record as much content as I can, so then I can upload while I'm like working constantly. But all good stuff. Saint Elsewhere. I think I've heard of that show, but I've never watched Saint Elsewhere. I knew that Denzel Washington played in it, because wasn't that before ER? Or am I bald? Because I think that was before ER. Or like it kind of started at the same time. I can't remember. I need an arch. Slept for 4 hours on work days and 10 to 12 on non-work days. Ooh. We just don't get enough time for rest. I don't know how to take naps anymore. I've struggled with napping, so I just don't nap. I gave up on napping altogether. A little bit like this. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah. You woke up at 6 p.m. It's been a struggle to fix that sleep schedule. You blame your old job schedule. No, that's valid. I used to like work at Little Caesars for so long. This is like back like I want to say like 7, 8 years ago, I would say. And I always had like the worst sleep schedule ever because I would go to bed so late because I was working so late. Oh, wait, before ER? Oh, I was asking if St. Elsewhere was before or after, or like before or like during the time of ER. But way before? Okay. Maybe I should give St. Elsewhere a bit of a go. Well, I should do archery. Oh, it's too big. I think, you know what? I don't want to overcrowd it. I think this is pretty much okay. Forgot the lighting. Ooh, it's dark over here. We need some lights. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? A nap never just stays a nap and then suddenly it's 4 a.m. and you're still have your contacts in. Not good. But that's me, except the TV is still on and I have my glasses on. The TV is watching me most of the time when I'm on the couch. Not a good thing. But it has happened before. And then I wonder why my head hurts because I have my glasses on. Because I be rolling around on that couch most of the time. There we go. Oh, like 12 years before? Oh my. That long? Did you already try to fix your sleep schedule by staying up all night? Yeah, I did. Because I feel like I'm more awake at night than in the daytime. I'm not a morning person at all. I hate getting up in the morning, but I do it anyway. I've also been trying to push myself to become a morning person. So like every Wednesday I stream live at 10 a.m. It's early for me, so it's been kind of working. And I feel like once I start streaming, I feel a lot more awake after like an hour in. Now, can I add in an apple? I think so. Howdy, Madol is amazing and St. Elsewhere. Can you watch that somewhere? Because I want to say... Ew. Okay, I have to buy it to get it. Oh, yeah, Howie was in there. Oh, I love Howie. Howie's funny. He has his moments. Okay, where is the one that's plantable? Not that one. Not that one. Where is Apple Tree? Here we go. Oh, you tried it once to fix your sleep? How good were you at that? I took a nap after a doctor's appointment today and got up right before heading to the bank. That's good. That's good. Let's see. What the what? Add in a lemon? Oh, Disney Plus? Oh, St. Elsewhere? Oh, perfect. Why doesn't it show it there? Interesting. Well, that's good to know because I do have that platform. Oh, wrong one. Lemon tree. And then I'm just typing tree. No, I don't drink coffee. My drink of choice is water. Just water. Never had anything else but that, personally. I like drinking tea. I drink tea sometimes in the morning, from time to time. Let's do an avocado tree. But yeah, mostly just water. And I'm basically kind of good to go. I just have a natural... I feel like it's natural, upbeat personality that makes me feel awake. And I think I just enjoy the vibe of streaming, that it wakes me up and I get to chat with people. So it feels like I'm not like as sleepy. But I will say during the night, I get sleepy after a while, after hours of streaming and yapping. You're not a morning person too? I'm like an owl. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Oh, that always happens with those weird windows. Okay, I think this is pretty okay. I like how it looks. Nice. Oh, thank you. You're trying to drink more water. There's a YouTuber that I follow. Her name is Remy Parsons. Now that she's married, but she goes by Remy Cruz on like social and stuff. But in her vlog, she always says like 5 big sips, and like, wait, that motivates me to drink more water. Because when someone tells me to drink water and hydrate, I do it. I have so many tumblers. I have a Twitch tumbler, and then I have a Stanley cup that's like, I think is over 40 ounces, but I can't fully remember how many ounces that is, but I just know it's large, a large Stanley cup. Okay, but yeah, here is a build. Now let's work on the schedule. It's gonna take some time. 97,000 simoleons, jeez Louise. You don't know if I've ever felt truly awake? Neither. Same here. I don't think I've ever truly felt awake either. Like, are we really even awake these days? No. But we try. We really try. So for this lovely little senior community center here, it's going to have 4 seniors, 4 visitors, 2 staff, which I think I want to make just one staff, because technically the cook is also the staff, and then 1 cook. The staff can be, yeah, teens can also do it too, but I think I might restrict it just for young adults, not elders. I'll just do it that way. They can also help clean. I think it'd be really fun to, of course, be friendly if they can. Ooh, if this was on a bigger lot, I could have added in the bulletin board where they can study or like teach classes. But that's not that kind of facility here. They can also eat, but they'll eat regardless. Sims will consume food and grab snacks. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. So much to have. Oh, you're also a night owl. You even have pajama pants that have an owl on them. Wait, that's so cool. I like that. That's kind of nice. I need new pajamas. I actually need to go through my closet and get rid of some things that I no longer wear or don't fit me anymore. So I gotta do that eventually. But I'm not there yet. I gotta have time for that. Okay, no. That's nice. I feel like I don't really see a lot of creative pajamas anymore, like anywhere in stores, so it feels like they're always the same. I know there was actually there was a collab that The Sims did with Primark, and it was only in the UK. And I'm like, I wanted to snag those because those were looking so cool. I need those pajamas like ASAP. Okay, everyday wear. No, I think I want to have them wear a custom outfit. Let's see. Because if they were the everyday wear, it's not the end of the world. But I would like for them to wear a uniform. So we will just do... we'll do this one. Yes. Outfit time. Oh, you really only wear sweatpants and shorts and t-shirts to bed? That's all that I wear too. I just wear shorts and a t-shirt and call it a day. That's all I have. I have too many t-shirts to be fully honest. I'm wearing my Soul t-shirt I got from the Sims merch store. And I'm like, I might as well wear this because it looks comfortable and it's nice. I was wearing my new merch that I was wearing to bed. And I'm like, the merch is comfortable. So I wanted to wear that to bed, and it was nice. 100% cotton. I feel like when shirts are like cotton, they have to be like good cotton or it gets too itchy. Oh, let's have you wear this. There we go, cute. Oh, you see that too, but you got pajama short styles. And I think the closet's better to sleep in. Oh, definitely. Yes, cotton all the way. Because sometimes it can be cotton, but the cotton is not good. It's like very weird material. I don't do itchy. I do not do itchy. Itchy and me no me gusta. Oh, let's wear these shoes. Right here. Let's see. No hats really for you. Maybe a little accessory. Maybe on the arm. Oh, no, a necklace. Yes, we'll wear a necklace. And then we'll also have a little bracelet as well. There we go. Cute. Yeah, no polyester. Not today. Polyester? No. I can't do that. It feels weird. Yeah, polyester makes me feel itchy. One time I bought, I think it was a sweater. I bought a sweater off of Depop like eons ago. Never again. It was like a nice looking sweater. I loved it. It was so comfortable, so nice and lovely. But that thing was so itchy, I had to get rid of it. So I donated it to something else. I thought like, oh, it needed a quick wash. No, that thing was itchy as ever. Never again. I think I paid like very little for it too, so it wasn't the end of the world. There's also, no. Oh, you love the brand and comfort clothes for cotton shirts. Whenever you travel, you find a shirt that's comfort colors and it's going into your wardrobe. Oh, nice. I usually, so like the wardrobe that I tend to like have right now, I go to Walmart and they have this brand called Free Assembly. I love their clothes. They're nice, comfortable, stylish, and like not too expensive. So I like Free Assembly. So I like theirs a lot. And then I've heard of Comfort, but I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from them before. Oh, that's not how you spell that. There we go. Yeah, I've heard about them and I've seen their stuff on like TikTok, but it was mostly for animals. So I thought Comfort was like animal clothing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. Never really looked into it, but I was like, wait, they actually have things for humans. And they're not that expensive either. Dare I buy Randy Joe a new outfit for the winter time? They have a bed. Hold on, sorry. I'm distracted. I'm in. Wait. No. Oh, it's small. It's on sale. Look at this. Look at it. Isn't this so cute? We wear a lot of those from Kohl's. Wait, they have them at Kohl's? Well, that's really cool. I haven't shopped at Kohl's in like eons. I forget about Kohl's. They're kind of like getting rid of them in my area. They got rid of or they're gonna eventually get rid of JCPenney's. But isn't this so cute? So if you don't know, I have a dog named Randy Joe. And he's a Maltese, 3.5 years old, gonna be 4. And I'm thinking I want to buy him one. It's only $22. He's an extra small. So I feel like, oh, early Black Friday deals? Wait, it is October. I ain't complaining. $25. That's literally not that bad. I think he would honestly get this. Oh, sold out? What do you mean? You lie. I gotta find one that's actually in stock so I can buy one. But I want to get this. It looks nice for him to wear. So I'm gonna probably buy that one. $25 doesn't seem too bad. They have loungewear. They have blankets. I need a new blanket, but they're a little bit pricey for right now. bags, beanies, socks. Not too bad. Pretty cool. I'm gonna match with my dog. We're gonna match immediately. I need to ask my merch company to see if, like, do you do pet related things? Because that would be very lovely if you could. Because I wanted to show you. So I launched new merch recently, and it's available now for purchase if you want to get new merch. I've added in the Root the Day shirts and hoodies to my merch store. It's a saying that we say on Among Us days. So if you wanted to get one, you could. I also have new stickers, mugs, and I also have a brand new like hoodie of one of our Pride emotes that we have. So I'm gonna see if they do pet related things, because if so, we're gonna rock it together. So personally, still adding a few things to here. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see on the merch store, let me know, because I think they can do pretty much anything. We're working on a special project that will be announced very soon. I think a plushie that's in the works, but keep your eyes peeled for this. A lot of good things happening. I do know Udi. I do. I've worked with them a long time ago, like eons ago. And I have one of their blankets, or one of their hoodies, actually. And I remember using them, but then I wasn't wearing it as much because when I was wearing it, it got too hot. So it's just sitting in my closet right now at the moment. But I do know Udi. I do know them. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this one too. Oh, do you want that one? I think we can make that emote into something merch related. You forgot about yours, you might wear yours tonight. Isn't it too hot though? It has to be really cold for me to wear like a hoodie. I've been wearing t-shirts and shorts for months. I cannot wait for this cold to start happening so then I can actually really... Nope, we're not wearing that. So that way I can really immerse myself into the coziness that I want. Drink hot apple cider, drink tea, have a good time. That's what I really want. I'm ready for the cold weather. Oh, the green lighting is throwing you off? No, it really is. I have a custom cast background, so it makes the... Oh, you meant this green lighting. Oh. Behind me, yeah. Sims. I love this lighting. I tend to change it almost every other stream, I feel like. 69, nice. You have a fan going. I too also have a fan going, but I'm realizing it's not blowing on me. I had the fan on, and I'm like, wait, it's getting hot in here. I need to turn down or turn this fan to me and away from me. So this will be a non-CC thing. Let's add in these pants. No, let's add in these pants. Comfy cozy. No, I'm ready for the cold too. What's the first thing you all are gonna do for the fall season, especially when it gets colder? Because I'm ready to make some good bakery goods. I don't know how I'm gonna decorate though. I've been looking at stuff on like Wayfair and like Walmart and Amazon of like decor that I could use for the Halloween season, especially the fall season. But I haven't found anything that has caught my eye just yet. Oh, grown together, perfect. Yes, you're wearing that. But no, I have yet to decorate. We have one thing on the door though. We have like this gigantic hello, like pumpkin fall sign that my mom had made in like a class that she took a while back ago. And it's on our door. But in everything else we haven't done yet. I want to try and decorate the porch, or at least like the background. But I probably want to wait until I get back from TwitchCon to do that. We want to make more this year. Have movie nights. Yes, that's what I want to do too. I want to have more movie nights. I want to bake more. I actually found a recipe. Is it on my phone or is it on my desktop? I think it's on my phone. While the game is... Let me save my game real quick. Let me just save real quick. But yeah, there's one recipe that I saw on Instagram that I thought was really cool. And I think I did save it. Let me see if I can find it. I can tell you. Because I save a lot of baking related stuff on Instagram quite a bit. Like almost every other day. I want to make apple fritters. That's one. Apple fritters, pumpkin pie. I want to make like pumpkin donut holes as well. And then I also want to make pumpkin shaped bread. But I'm not really good at making bread. I've never made bread before, but I want to try it. There's this person on Instagram that I follow. They're called the Conscious Plant Kitchen on Instagram. And I'm like, I want to try this recipe. So, fall cleaning, vacuuming, then lighting a candle and sitting back with some hot cocoa. Oh, that sounds really good. I don't know what it is, but something about fall cleaning just sounds exciting to me. Cleaning has never been more fun. Has never been more fun in my life. Okay, there we go. Cook. Hamburgers, yeah. Visitors, they can the visitors can eat as well. Why not? They can eat if they want to. They don't have to. Can eat. Working out. Do I have workout equipment? I have the dumbbells. Oh, and I do have the yoga thing, so that's good. Staff, clean, be friendly. Seniors. The overriding is working out. So punching bag, swimming pool, treadmills, spin bike, free. Okay, free weights are added into there. I guess I can probably add in, do yoga. No, meditate. There it is. Enjoy candy and popcorn while watching movies. Late at night, hot cocoa, best fall of nights. Yes. I actually have been trying to figure out what kind of movies I want to watch because there's so many new ones coming out this year. But then, of course, we have the ABC Family 31 Days of Halloween. Kind of like we have that as well. So it's like I want to go and balance it out with movies and like TV shows and not just like just movies. Table games, chess game. Do I have any of that? I don't think I do. Also, Daring Diva, thank you for the follow. I don't think I have that in here, do I? I do not. Okay, let's delete this. I might as well add in those game tables because then they can do some gaming if they want to. You want to see the new Dracula movie? There's a new one coming out? I don't know there was going to be a new one. Interesting. Oh, let's see this one. There's a new Dracula movie. I think the last one I saw was... Ooh, what was it? Dracula Untold. That was the last one I saw. But apparently, you are right. There's a new one. Dracula, A Love Tale. Interesting. Huh. Oh, it's already out? Oh. Oh, it came out in July. Oh. Might as well watch it then. I feel like I miss so much. Because I think there's so many movies that come out that I'm like, is this out or is it still coming? That's good to know. Oh, the Dracula Love Tale. Yeah. It looks really interesting. It was based on the 1897 novel Dracula. Interesting. 2 hours. It's not bad. I can sit through that with ease. Let's do this. Oh, will they be able to get through there? Fine. We'll do 4. And I might scoot this just back, just right there. Yeah. Might rotate that one. There we go. 1, 2. Perfect. Yay! And then move this over, move that over. Move it a little closer, move it over. Move this over there. Perfect. Okay. So that is going to be there, and now they should be able to do games. Sometimes you can't keep up with a lot of movies. There is, I don't know if you do this or not, but I always go down like the bunny trail of what movies are coming out like this year, or just movies that are coming out, because I'll find the ones that I want to like go see in theaters, but then I'm like, I can also wait as well. Like I don't need to actually watch them the day they come out. Like Wicked, I think I saw maybe like a week after it came out, just because I know it's gonna be crowded and crazy. But then I watched Moana 2 in theaters the day it came out, and Freakier Friday when it came out. So I've seen a lot of things that came out on the day of. Avatar, I will always watch the day of it comes out. Most Marvel movies I'll watch the day of too. Let's see, what is this? Is this free time? Oh no, play just table games. So it overrides. This is the main activity. Plan out what Sims will be doing throughout the day. A custom venue schedule is divided into time slots. You have the main activity and then the roles activity. So I will keep this one the same. Visitors will mostly be whatever, but I think to add on the funness to it, I think if I add in during free time, Sims will behave as they normally would, guided by their everyday autonomy. Kid activities, here it is. Let's play on the playground equipment. Yeah, so visitors can do that. Seniors will just do what they want to do. Have dinner. You will not serve that. The cook will. And that is okay. They can also eat food as well. Make sure they eat food so they don't starve to death. Free time is just free time. So they can just do whatever they want. And then sleep is at 10. Visitors do not sleep here. Staff? Does staff sleep here? I don't know. I don't know. Where? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, wait. Has anyone seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Because if you haven't, they can be removed. Doing this will not affect any other time slot and the role will remain under. I guess I can give the staff 1 bed. Either way, if you've seen K-pop Demon Hunters, I would highly suggest, if you can, it'll probably be on YouTube as well, but the people who sang in that movie, like the original singers, they're gonna be on, I think, Jimmy Fallon live singing Golden on Jimmy Fallon tomorrow. And I'm so excited. They did a little snippet, a tiny little snippet on SNL of Golden, and I think another song that I can't remember. But I was like, wait a minute, hold on. They're singing live? This is like the most exciting thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm so excited. I love K-pop Demon Hunters more than anything. Well, I know I love everything else. I love more things in K-pop, but like, I'm like thinking, it might be good. I'm gonna be good. Oh, you didn't see it yet? Oh, if you ever get a chance to, it's on Netflix, but when you do see it, it's really good. I really like K-pop Demon Hunters a lot. it's not just about like K-pop and like the singing. I think what was so good about the movie is that it felt like it was deeper than what it was being shown. Like, I like the message that they had told in the movie, and it felt more real and alive, and like I felt present. I felt present. Ah, here it is. So I was happy with it. Oh my gosh. For October. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think that's what I need to add in one more thing. Where is the staff and we're gonna sleep? I mean, realistically, they can sleep on the couch for all I care. But if I want to be logical and nice about it, I might as well give them a sleeping bag. They can sleep somewhere else. Let's give them a sleeping bag. Where? Or a coffin. Here it is. Hi, Taj. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. It's about idol life. So, K-pop Demon Hunters, like, in a way, yes and no. But the movie is basically about K-pop superstars Rumi, Mira, and Zoe aren't selling out stadiums or topping the Billboard charts, but they're moonlighting as demon hunters to protect their fans from ever-present supernatural danger. So it's like a mixture of, yes, they are K-pop stars, but they are also demon hunters. They are slaying these demons to protect their fans, and the way they protect their fans is by slaying them, but also singing to protect the barrier that divides the demon world and the human world. So it's really cool, and it's all animated too. Hi, Tosh. Yeah, I think I might put this feels so bad of me like putting this just wherever. So what if this lot is so small? Nah, they can sleep on the couch for all I care. It's fine. But yeah, I say if you ever get a chance to, definitely do it for sure. Okay, they eat dinner at 4. Eating at 5 sounds exhausting. Okay. 10 p.m. is sleep time. Free time's at 7. Dinner's at 4. Table games at 11. But I feel like they should have another free period at like 1 or 2. Yeah, I think they should do free time also at 2 a.m. Oh, I can't? Oh, wow. Wait. No. What do you mean? Oh, time slots must be at least 3 hours. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so let's see. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, because that won't work. Having dinner at 1 sounds diabolical, honestly. No, dinner will be at 4. So I guess free time doesn't make any sense if they have to be scheduled to at least 3-hour time block. So I'll just get rid of that. Because realistically, they don't have to like do that. And working out sounds kind of chaotic. So what if I do noon for that? I feel that would be okay. Yeah. I know, that's so weird. Because like the thing is, you can have a time slot for every single hour. But I'm like, ooh. But yeah, that's true. It does make sense for timing wise. I'm like, I wanted to have it for like 1. So like wake up. Oh, you know what? Yeah, they eat breakfast at 5. Workout at 8. Table games at noon. Dinner at 4. free time at 7 and then bedtime at 10. I feel like that's okay. Because yeah, everything else is like kind of clogged up and I don't want to do that. So that's okay. I kind of like the idea of that, so we'll work with it as we can. Let's figure out this outfit for the cook. You hear you're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters and you wanted to say that your niece is obsessed with it. Oh, obsessed with me? Very good. Well, they're gonna be on, no, I'm not SNL. They're gonna be on Jimmy Fallon, actually. What is it, tomorrow? Yeah, they're doing their first ever live performance on Jimmy Fallon on tomorrow, actually. Yeah. Tomorrow, October 7th, Jimmy Fallon. I'm looking forward to seeing that personally, because I played that song, all the songs, literally on repeat the day it came out. That, and also, I'm kind of so sad though, because that movie was supposed to be 3 hours long, and then they cut it short, and I felt very sad about it. But you know what? At least we got something. It took 9 years to make. Netflix chopped it in half. But there is going to be a sequel, and I think a live action that they said it's in the works. So we will see how that goes going forward with K-pop Demon Hunters, because there's so much they can still tell in that movie. So I'm hoping for the best, keeping an open mind with everything. She literally performs the videos for our family. Oh, that's so nice. Like, there's so many good things about like Golden and Free. I love K-pop. K-pop is like one of my favorite genres to listen to. Day in and day out, I'm always listening to something K-pop related. It never gets old. Here it is. It never gets old. Time and time again, it just gets better with time. Because as much as I don't understand Korean of any kind, I like what they're singing. For all I know, they could be singing something completely different, but I like it. Makes me want to learn Korean. I'm learning Spanish right now on Rosetta Stone, but then I also want to learn Korean and Chinese, Japanese. I want to learn all the languages one day, but I know it's going to take me a while to get there, but I'm starting with the basics and then going from there. I think I'm going to this one right here. Yeah, that looks good, and we'll give you some shoes. I'm into both. I like both. I like BTS. I'm dating myself, but my first K-pop group was Girls' Generation. This was like in like the 2010s. Girls' Generation was my first K-pop group. Loved them to death. And then I got into like BTS and then Stray, Twice. Yeah. I didn't listen to Twice's new album, but it is on my list to like listen to. I've heard like their first song. I did like that one. I did like their first song. Blackpink is another group that I love too. There we go. Would you want to learn Aussie English? I do, because there's a lot of sayings that Australians say that I'm like, huh? Like flip-flops in the US is thongs for Australia. I did not know that. I only found that out through one of Deli or James's videos. I'm like, what do you mean flip-flops are called thongs? I don't understand. So there was a lot of different things, and like potatoes are completely different. Like how we would say hash browns or will be something different in Australia terms. And I'm like, huh? Oh my gosh, what like, was golden? Yeah, spuds for potatoes, but then hash browns were something else. What was it? Oh, your mom used to call them thongs. I always I always thought it was funny. I'm like, thongs, what do you mean? You speak Japanese and you live in both Japan and South Korea. And when I tell you I miss it, there's a huge Basque culture in South Korea. So, where you'll see K-pop groups up and coming and performing in the streets in Seoul, and it gives you so much of life when you were there. I know, I see so many cool things on like TV and like TikTok, and I'm so mesmerized. There's a TV show called Exo Kitty that is like based in like Korea. I love that TV show. You're a Blackpink stan, but like not in an annoying way. No, that's valid. 'Cause same. Proud Aussie. I actually, like, my very first Australia show I've ever watched was H2O, Just Add Water. No, I think my very first show I watched, well, it was kind of, it was H2O, Just Add Water, and then it was like Dance Academy that I loved. Okay, and everything else is good. Yay. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for the reset for 62 months. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you for the reset and the continued support. How are you? Hope all is well and swell with you. You always thought it was funny. You don't know where she picked that up from, but she never said flip-flops, and I guess she was raised in California. California, you come across a different sayings, I will say. I'm not from California, but I've heard a lot of different ways of saying certain things, and like, what do you mean? Okay. Custom content? What do you mean custom content? What CC was used on this lot? I didn't use any CC. Did I use CC by accident? I don't think I did. I don't remember using any custom content. I don't use CC in any of my builds. Huh. I don't know. Oh, you're doing fine. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm getting a little bit sleepy, if you will, but I'm doing pretty okay. I had a very long day, lots of yapping, a lot of working on some projects, getting some stuff done around here before I leave next week for TwitchCon. But nothing that I can't handle. I'm pretty happy, I wish it was better. I wish the weather was better. You never saw my UCC? That's weird that it says it's categorized or CC in here. It might be a glitch or something. Let me try and save this to the gallery real quick, because then it might tell me. That's weird. Yeah, let me save this real quick. I'm gonna open up Sims 4 Tray Importer, because then it'll tell me. Tray Importer. Is it maybe an item of CC? Maybe. It might be an item that replaces, like a replacement. But let me open up Tray Importer and see, because then that will tell me. Could be a debug item. I did use some of the items from the event. I did. Let me see. Because I used the, this thing right here, this object. I also use bonus content as well. So maybe that could also be the case. You're excited for the con? I'm excited too. I'm looking forward to TwitchCon. Looking forward to seeing all the new stuff, new charity boots. Oh, okay. I know exactly what it is. It's the easel that I used. I could have sworn I removed that from my game. I still have, apparently I still have SimCot2's painting override mod that overrides the painting easels. So I'm gonna replace the easels with a chess table instead. It was the easels because it was an override that I had. That's weird. Sometimes photos can be flagged to CC. That's also very true, which is still quite weird. Yeah, I had a mod by Simcot that makes the painting animation different and also makes it where Sims paint in different styles. I don't think I deleted the entire mod, so that was probably why. And yeah, it was the easels. I download way too many mods, so that's like mostly like my fault. Okay, so this is a singer. Ooh, can't spell. Singer Center community. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. There we go. Did you know they added K-pop music? I did see. I've been on that side of TikTok for a little bit. I saw some people playing with K-pop Demon Hunters in Fortnite. It was about time, and we were actually just talking about this too, Sarah, when you popped in, because K-pop Demon Hunters, the singers are doing a live performance on Jimmy Fallon tomorrow. They're in Fortnite, and I think they were also on SNL for a little bit with Bad Bunny, and then they're supposed to be doing something else very soon. But yeah, I think that's like so iconic. And you know what's so wild? They actually fit the game style. They actually fit the game style, surprisingly enough. Okay. This. This senior center community based in San Sequoia, built for all elders and family members to visit during a getaway. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I also need to put in, make sure you change the lot type to custom venue first, or the schedule will get deleted. Okay. I think I kind of explained it a little bit in the description. Something I realized with Adventure Awaits, when you first add a lot that's a custom venue, the schedule gets deleted somehow. So make sure you change the lot type to custom venue first and then place down the lot. Yeah. Did I dust off my game to buy the skins? Yes. And you watch the SNL skin, it was hilarious. I think they're very funny people in general, but I'm looking forward to seeing how they continue the story for like the second one. Because they're supposed to be doing a K-pop Demon Hunters 2. But I'm not sure when that's going to be happening. Elders. There we go. Override. Yes. I was actually looking that as well yesterday. Really? It's so annoying, but thanks for the info. You're welcome. It's definitely hard because I always say it's like it's similar to the it's similar to how like residential rentals work, where you have to change the lot type to residential rental first and then place down the lot, because you can't do it through map view, which is very odd. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups and the burps. Okay, this is using too many packs, but it is what it is. But I love San Sequoia. It's a beautiful world. I'm kind of glad ads played right when I was ending with this build. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to show you Royce O'Connor, just to give you all an understanding of... Okay. I want to show you Royce O'Connor, so that way you can kind of get a gist of what he looks like and why I hate him. He currently lives in Delso Valley at the moment. Okay. Not my water being empty. Okay. Yeah, ads are playing at the moment. 77 Metascore rating? That's a lie. Him? Oh. Yikes. Ooh. I'm realizing that... Oh, wow. How many years have been released this year? 50 more. I'm realizing I severely need to catch up on all movies. Because I didn't really think there was going to be that many movies released this year. Granted, half of these movies were filmed like 2-3 years ago and are just now coming out. So I'm like, wow. Crazy. Anyway, ads were playing for a quick second, my friends. But they should be over in a second before I show you Mr. Royce O'Connor. Where is this located? Game. Oh, I still have it installed? Wait a minute, let me... Sims 4. Documents. Electronic Arts. Sims 4. Mods. Simcot 2. Where is it? Wait, what is it called? Canvas? Oh, here it is. I found it. I can delete that then after I close my game. Okay, perfect. The custom map makes the one of the ugliest worlds pretty. I know. This one is actually made by Dear Cheyenne. I have some other maps made by Philippe Sims. Oh, speaking of Philippe, oh, I love his maps. They just did I think, what was it? Tomarang? They just did Tomarang. Look how pretty it is. Tomarang looks amazing. I love this custom map. It's beautiful. They just released it, I think, 2 days ago. I love all the worlds we're getting. But I need extra oomph to the worlds, map-wise. But this looks fantastic. People who do digital art of like maps and enhance them, like, who are you? How do you do that? I know, it's so pretty. I like Delso Valley because it's different. It gives us like a city vibe without giving us a city vibe, you know? I do wish the lots were smaller though. I do agree. I would love more like 20 by 15, 30 by 30 lots. I don't do well with bigger lots like this up here. Big lots kind of scare me. But most lots, I need to actually replace this museum with a brand new one because it's not giving. See, I love San Myshuno. San Myshuno is my favorite world of all time because it's a city and it's just like you can do whatever you want with it. No, I can see what you mean though. I can see what you mean. The map colors grounds the world. Yeah, I can see.
Quexi Byru.
So these are my little elders that I made eons ago. But this is Mr. Royce O'Connor. Hold on, he's loading. Here he is. Oh, he built Lisa's Vanderpump's house in one of the big lots, took over the ward den. You know what? I've never seen the Vanderpump Rules TV show, but that house fits that vibe. I can see that. Do you think I should watch that show? Because I feel like I should. I don't do a lot of reality TV, but I feel like I need to. But this is Royce O'Connor. This is Aspen's father, the sleazy scumbag sim that we all hate. He's an elder. He's a bookworm, neat, creative, and family-orientated with a big family aspiration. A lot of likes, dislikes mischief, but he's just like not a great sim. Autumn, hello. Welcome in. Well, these are some of his outfits. I was gonna update him with some new stuff, but I just felt like it wasn't even needed. But for the most part, he's just like here existing. But oh, something like this would have given him something new. Super Daddy. Might I have you? This fool cheated on his wife with one of his employees for like several years, has another kid in San Myshuno that he never knew existed and still doesn't know, and then cheated and then lied to everyone in the foundation. He's a very bad sim. So he's being sued by his baby mama of like over 1 million simoleons. He's also being sued for like tax fraud and also a lot of other legal type things. He lost like over 1 million simoleons for like gambling, which is very bad. He can't be trusted with money. He can't be trusted with money. I never said I would date him, but I definitely would. I scream. But yeah, that's him. He's had a lot of problems for the past 40 years. His ex-wife died just from normal circumstances, of course. And then, of course, he's cheated on a lot of people. He's lied to a lot of people. He has like the worst relationship with his daughter, and they are like on and off where like they talk, but they also don't talk at the same time. And it's become like a whole thing where can we really trust him with anything? No. A lot of red flags. A walking red flag. This is his son that he has never met before. And Aspen doesn't even know. Aspen is an only child. She's a Nepo baby because her mother was a world famous celebrity. His name is Major O'Connor. He is skeptical, dog lover, and a bookworm. But this is Major. He's kind of like the spitting image of Royce in a way. But this is what he looks like. He's not a walking red flag. He has his own issues. Has never met his father, never really knew his father to begin with, but talks to his mother from time to time, figuring out who he really is. But these are most of his outfits. I'm going to be doing like an update video on YouTube, but I'm trying to get some finalize some parts to the plan before I kind of get into the nitty gritty of things. But yeah, this is Major. He's like 30, I think 36. If he was like real. Yeah, daddy issues. But he does keep a level head, and he is very independent. So he doesn't like, he wants to know, but he also doesn't want to know at the same time who his dad is. And he lives in San Myshuno. And then I wanted to show you, who was it? Where was that family? Oh, I gave the Hecking house with a makeover. Thank goodness I did, because they were looking a bit rough over there. Oh, here they are. Aspen. You met Roy. If I met Royce personally, he would still owe me $45 because he needed his car oil change. Yeah. Yeah, that would be Royce. That would be Royce. Like, don't look at him. Don't give him money because he won't see it. He's one of those people that you would give him your Tupperware, but you would never see it back. Or he'll return the Tupperware, but there will be a lot of spaghetti stains in it that's unremovable. He'd be one of those people. So this is the main household that I usually play. This is Jack Collins, Aspen's long life best friend from high school. Was her former real estate agent, now her fiance, and also a lawyer to Royce for legal reasons. But this is Jack. Aspen's getting married to. I gave him a recent makeover, the entire family. I'm posting a video on Wednesday about it and kind of going more in depth with it. This is Aspen, my lovely child. Oh, this is your first time in my stream. What's your usual style? Cast gameplay challenges, everything. Yeah, like what Daphne said, I'm a bit of everything when it comes to like my stream style, especially like in The Sims. I always say I can't have a build without a story, and I can't have a build without Sims in mind. So I always go with like build first, and then I build the story while I'm building, and then I make the Sims for that build to expand the story, and then I do the gameplay. So I'm kind of like all over the place, really. But if I had to pick and choose what I would prefer, it would be gameplay. We do more gameplay, but we sprinkle in some building here and there from time to time. This is Aspen. She's my love. She's my love child. I've been playing with her since 2021 in real time, and she's just now getting to be an adult, soon to be an elder. She's in her 3rd trimester right now with her 4th and last baby. She is retired from her doctor career. She reached level 10 of that career, actually. She has a degree, I think, in biology, from Britechester. She's done a lot for her life. Ooh, returning the lunchbox dirty, very Pacific. Yeah. But say so much about a person. Yep, that's Royce. Couldn't trust him with a 10-foot pole. You love her top. Yes. I like her outfits. I really tried to make her outfits very her. And her top is from Rusty CC on Tumblr. But yeah, I like all of her style. I try to give her as many multiple outfits as I can. But usually it's just like one outfit, if possible. But yeah, she's kind of she's a cool mom, if you will. She's not one of those regular moms. She's a cool mom. Has her own, she's gonna eventually open up her own business, maybe. I don't really know, because I've been kind of going back and forth with the idea if I want her to open up her own like medical clinic, or just like become like a mentor at the local community rec center and teach classes about like charisma and the herbalism skill and the apothecary skill, or just have her just, I don't know. I really don't know. She still has to work a lot more on rebuilding her mother's foundation from the ground up, because her father ruined their entire reputation. So I don't know. I might wait until she has her last baby to decide. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm at a crossroad with her life. Do you have a where I can find perchance? I have a Tumblr. That I use from time to time. But if there's something that you're like looking for specifically, I can always like link it to the best of my ability. I probably should open up where I can find on my Tumblr, because I do have a lot of custom content in my game, but then I also use some of the in-game stuff from time to time. I'd be open to it. Yeah, I think I have an axe section on my Tumblr, on my main one, or my CC Finds one, that you can, of course. Yeah, I do. I have an Axe Me section on there, that if there's something in particular that you see on like my streams or like in videos or my posts, I can link it and try and track it down to the best of my ability. Okay, and then these are the twins. Yeah, but there's the links to all the things if you want some. I got a CC Finds Tumblr. I tend to reblog a bunch of CC on there every like couple of days. And then my regular normal blog, SpringSims1.tumblr.com, is like a personal one that I just use to update this current household family and anything else that I'm like sharing that day. Oh, I also love Pinterest. I do go on Pinterest quite a bit. I have that one as well. This is Angus Daniel O'Connor. He's a little bit of a love child. He is actually a charmer. He's gonna break a lot of hearts. He looks like his mother, a spinning image of his mother. He's a twin to Leanna, and I actually did like a whole current household episode of, I think 2 years ago, where Aspen was having her twins. And I was saying like, oh, Winston, her firstborn, would like name his new siblings. And I thought it'd be like kind of cute to do that. And Daniel is actually Sergio Romeo's middle name. I did that for myself. Sergio, Daniel, Romeo. And so that's kind of where that comes from, the Daniel part. Angus is just an Angus. I don't know. And then Leanna was like, Leanna sounds like a good name. But Diane is actually Aspen's mother's middle name. So we have Aspen Marie O'Connor, my main heir sim over here. But her mother is Aspen Diane O'Connor. She named her daughter after herself. So we got some Aspens in the world. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Pinterest for good inspiration for like CC, buildings, anything. I do. From time to time, I'll use CC clothing. It just depends on like what I want for that sim, but mostly I do. Not all the time. You've been waiting for someone to do this. Sorry for late. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. This is Leanna. She's a fussy child. I call her Miss Forehead, Miss Dramatic, Miss Get with the Program. I don't like this child because she's so messy. She starts arguments with her mother, kicked her in the shin on her birthday, Leanna's birthday. I'm like, I can't catch a break with this kid. She's stressing me out. Kicked her mother and bit her mother. I'm not ready for her to be a child yet. She's gonna be very dramatic when she's a teenager for sure. I don't know. Oh, your brother's name is Sergio. You can call him Chio? I hope I said that right. Probably didn't. But yeah, Sergio Romeo. But yeah, this is Leanna, Diane O'Connor. I wish they gave us those like little swim caps that we got with toddler or teens through elders for the rest of the life stages. Because the way I see it, you don't want to get your hair wet. So to give you like a background, like Aspen is like a mixture of like she's black and she's like has a little bit of European in her. It's like she's technically mixed, like white, black, and part. I think what else did I have? Part Nigerian a little bit in there, and part like Scottish. She's a mixture of a lot of things. And what I want to do, like going forward with her, is like expand onto her heritage and her culture, going forward with like her life and her kids' life. So I like to kind of go in depth with that more. So that will probably be her next season of life. Jack is just straight up like, I think he's not Hispanic, but like has a little bit sun in here. I haven't figured it out just yet, but he's like a little bit Hispanic, but mostly like white. Oh, you haven't got your hands on the pack yet? Payday coming, but the first thing I'm doing is a senior center. Oh yes, we just uploaded the build to the gallery, so if you want to download when you get the chance to, it's up there. But yes, senior center all the way. The type of kid to blow out another kid's birthday candles. Ooh, now that's just downright evil. Why do Sims do that? And Galaxy, enjoy your rest. But yeah, that's the whole family. Oh, and I want to show you Winston. Winston, I don't know what it is. His father is Sergio Romeo, but he has never met his father. To give you some lore, when Aspen was dating Sergio Romeo at the time through like college, he died before Winston was born. So Winston never got to meet his father ever. He knows what he looks like just through photos, but doesn't really know about him. Aspen told him that he loved music, he loved DJing, he loved being like a party animal. And so Winston is going to be going to university for like music and wants to kind of just be in the same like mindset of his father. As a Hispanic person myself, Jack gives off like second gen. Yeah, that's how I see him. Like second gen Hispanic American is how I see it. Yeah, love the Lord of thank you. But this is Winston. He's of age. People, I think when I posted some photos of him on like on social media, people were obsessing over Winston. I'm like, people, calm down. He's a teenager. He's not legal, but now he's 18. So he's now. People obsess over Winston because of his looks. His father is Sergio Romeo. His mother's Aspen. Great genetics, I will say. Great genetics. Wild. I did give him like a new hairdo because his hair was looking a bit rough, I will say, over the years. I give him multiple outfits. He has a band named High Fidelity in Brindleland Bay. He was prom king, I will say. He did get prom king. And then he has a boyfriend, Atlas Michelson, who is from Growing Together in San Sequoia. So they've been together for a while. Hi, Katie Cat. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Yeah, still a teen in The Sims. That's true. That's true. But yeah, these are some of his outfits. I believe, yeah, I'm trying to make him more grown up. And I want to take him on a getaway and go to his like first music camp, because when he was a kid, I used a mod by Deep Indigo that added in like summer camp into the game, and Winston wanted to go to music camp, so I sent him to music camp for that summer. And I think growing up, he really enjoyed the music side. He writes his own songs. He almost won an award for best song. Plot twist, his mother won the award. There's a whole video about it too. Winston gets nominated for an award. We show up the venue. We're waiting for our name to be called. Nope. Aspen Marie O'Connor wins best video. Might I have you, I didn't even know Aspen made a video, let alone was nominated. But you know, I don't care. It was all in the family. But I just found it so funny that Winston lost to his mom. So funny. So we're not gonna steal the award though. Oh yeah, he would definitely have 1 million followers. I have to actually check and see how many followers he has at the moment. I don't think it's a lot, but I know he has like quite a few. He has a new outfit. I gave him a Labubu bag. Labubu. This outfit, well, the top is from the Modern Menswear kit. The pants, I believe, are from Life and Death. Shoes are from Base Game. The bag is from A. Harris Brittany. Labubu. I love this set. It's giving race car. And then his swimwear, which I think that's okay. Yeah. And then hot weather wear. I gave him like 3 outfits for this one. He's also bisexual as well. And this is like a rocker outfit, I will say. There he is. You need to get the Labubu CC the only way I'll have one. No, same. If I can't have one, then my Sims will have one. And then there's some of his other outfits too. Cute, grand, and dandy. He's creative and a genius and wants to have the musical genius aspiration. Lots of likes, no dislikes, a lot of turn-ons, and no turn-offs. So he's pretty good as of right now. But yeah, he's made, I think, at least... I want to say Winston has made at least 4 or 5 songs and released all of them. But you know what? Now I want to see what his... He lives in Copperdale right now. the lore behind that is that Winston went to Copperdale on a scholarship, a music scholarship, and he has his own house. So the good part about this is that teens can actually live by themselves if they wanted to, which makes them more independent. So this was around the time when Aspen was looking for a new season in her life, and Winston got the scholarship from Copperdale High saying, hey, we love your work, we love what you do, we're going to offer you a full ride. She was a little bit nervous about the idea of Winston living by himself on his own, especially in like a new area that she's never really been to in a while. Luckily, she had some family friends who could look after Winston. He was like 16 when he moved to Copperdale by his lonesome. Has gotten in trouble quite a bit, I will say. Let me see. I think, where is it at? We're gonna also have his birthday very soon, and I think his birthday is supposed to be, I didn't schedule it, hold on. His birthday is supposed to be, let me schedule his birthday real quick. While we're here, let me do some stuff. An event. That will be on the Monday. Birthday party. Birthday sim will be Winston. The guests will be Aspen, Atlas. We'll invite over his bandmates. Jack, Sophia and Ruben, Bianca and Anthony, Leanna, Angus. A part of me wants to invite over his grandpa, because why not? Family moments. We'll do that. So we have all those Sims here, and we'll have it at, I kind of want to have it at the park. Oh no, it was at the pool. That's where it was. That's where I was going to put it. Yes. And so this will be at 1 p.m. There we go. So that's scheduled. Perfect. Nice. And then what else? Let me check his social bunny. Oh, he actually wants to chat with Royce and share an idea. But his social bunny, he has a grand total of 374 followers on Social Bunny, which is not too terrible. It's at least something. And then his actual social media, if I can get him to do that, check total social media followers. Yes. Oh, also let me save my game. Reminder, friends, save your game. Please do that. So I don't think I saved my game just yet, since after like finishing the build. Let's see. Winston, check your phone. How many followers do we have? Okay, so he has 28,650 followers as of right now on social media. He does have a B in school. He's going to graduate soon too, so I have to do that. He's a macro influencer in the Simfluencer career at level 2. So he's been doing that. I was going to have him become like a streamer, but then I'm like, I don't really know. But he's like a macro Simfluencer at the moment, which makes total sense for where he's at right now. Most of his skills are kind of pretty good. Level 10 in guitar, level 5 in level 5 in photography. I need to have him work on his piano and charisma and writing a little bit more. That's my ultimate goal. For me, at least. Aspen is like the mother of the year over here. Level 10 in cooking and parenting. 8 in 8 in charisma, 7 in fitness. Mother of the year. Level 10 in her doctor career. We still have to get the full parent mode. And then have a child with 3 positive character values, traits. And she has a wish list, a bucket list to have another child. And so she's getting very close to completing her soul's journey. After she has this kid, she'll basically have her dream fulfilled at this point. So I'm excited for that. I do want to do this. And you know what? I'm going to do it here and just show you because you haven't seen it. I either have 20 Social Bunny 20 social bunny or 300. I don't really get the idea of social bunny. I barely have any. I think the most I've had was like 500. Misty, hello, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? How was work? I hope it was good. There it is. I did listen to I did listen to Needed album, but Taylor's album I did listen to it. I still am like, I have to go back and re-listen to it because it's so different compared to what she's released before. So it's definitely a very different, good different, but it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna do a lost formative moment for Aspen real quick because she needs to get one. Aspen, put Miss Thing down, thank you. So for Aspen, yes. As a child, the sim was very interested in science. They studied the world around them and did scientific experiments. As an adult, they'll advance quickly in the astronaut and scientist career. They'll also do perform better during working as an engineer. I did like that one for Aspen. Establish image as a child. As a child, the sim challenged themselves to establish their own image in fashion. Not really. Because the thing is, Aspen, even though she was a Nepo baby, she never wanted to be a Nepo baby. She hated the idea of like people saying, oh my gosh, I love your mom, blah, 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 blah. Like she never really liked that. So she never wanted to be a celebrity, but she's using her newfound fame to embrace it and like help other people. So I think a childhood formative moment she would need. She kind of rebelled against authority. So I'm going to do that one. Yeah. Oh, work was okay. Not too stressful for you today. That's good. That's good. At least it wasn't too stressful. I feel like with work these days, it shouldn't be stressful. It should just be fun, but yet relaxing. It's the first no skip album for you. Really? So you're saying you skipped other parts of her album before? Is that what you're saying, Dabney? Jack, get your formative moment right now. Come on, chop chop.
And Frobby Seabrook.
Jack, thank you. He never wanted to be a lawyer. He always wanted to be a people person. So he's a very, kind of like everyone's little helper is his formative moment. So it says, as a child, the sim wanted to be extra useful and help out with cleaning and caring for the house. As they get older, they'll advance more quickly in the teen and adult part-time careers. So that will help him. Winston doesn't get a formative moment because teenagers don't actually get the option to get one, which is kind of sad. I wish they did, but we'll have to wait until he becomes an actual young adult. Is he? Are you pooping? Angus Daniel O'Connor. My child, I swear. Can't. Oh, there have been songs I've tend to skip on others. Oh, that's valid. That's valid. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to do for today. Oh, this is their house, by the way. I don't think I've shown you the home. But this is Aspen's childhood home, or one of her childhood homes. This one's in Newcrest. Her other one is in Brindleton Bay. That's already been sold. But that is their home. Oh my gosh, I got scared. Oh, I forgot I'm not part of this household, so I can't really check the bills. Oh, no, I can. Okay, so this is their bills. That's fine. But yeah, this is their home. They're eventually going to be moving out of Newcrest to San Sequoia into a smaller home. They're downsizing from a 2-story to a 1-story house. So there's a lot of things they want to get rid of, sell, might hold a yard sale, most likely, just so they can earn a little bit more money. They only have 29,000 simoleons, so they're kind of like breaking the bank, but they just need to make sure that they're not going to break the bank, you know? Crazy. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment with the fam bam. Oh, forgot to mention, yeah, Leanna, fussy, hates bedtime, little singer, and a messy eater. But yet she was a happy infant. Angus, however, he's a charmer, light sleeper, destructive, hates wake-up time, but yet he was a top-notch infant. Okay. Winston, though, he's creative, morning sim, always welcome, mean streak, high self-esteem, storm chaser, and a genius. And then Jack is neat, romantic, green fiend, super mentor, great storyteller, always welcome, entrepreneurial companion because he completed his aspiration, frugal, family-oriented, and a dog lover. Aspen's kind of the same. Proper, neat, bookworm, creative, self-assured, and outgoing. Great storyteller, super mentor, sickness resistant, incredibly friendly, speed cleaner, always welcome, morning sim, frugal, entrepreneurial, and great storyteller. There's a lot going for her. Oh, you love the CC fridge? Yeah, the CC fridge was made by Hey Harry. I forget what set it's from, but I have a lot of their custom content in my game, and I use it quite a bit. Oh, that lighting. That lighting looks so pretty. It's dark in here, but the lighting from the window, oh, stunning. I love it. But yeah, that's kind of like what we got going on here for the most part for everyone. I think if I look at the relationships, let's see. Miss Thang over here. Oh, that's right. She has a biology degree. And yes, Leanna and Aspen are good friends, but yet they have a strict family dynamic. Strict family dynamic is what they have together. So they do not get along. However, for Angus and Aspen, though, they don't have a dynamic just yet, but they're going to eventually get one at some point soon. I think Jack has one. No, they don't have anything. Winston, what about you? Your brother. But yeah, they don't really get along that much. Aspen and her own father, though, however, for Royce O'Connor, a lot going on here. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. So between Aspen and Royce, they're good friends. Amazing kind of compatibility. Social bunny friends. Strict family dynamic. Repressed child. A negative relationship with an authoritative parent. She feels so annoyed. Every time that we try to help Royce, something goes wrong. But yeah, that's the family. That's the fam bam. That's the O'Connors for now. But I don't know. I had a lot of fun. This was very, very fun. Entertaining for me. Hope it was entertaining for you all as well. But I'm glad to see you though, Carol. We were just finishing up our little playthroughs and building today for our senior center. I can show you what it looks like in case you haven't seen it. I just posted to the gallery. Ooh, what's this? Who's that? Oh, that's a pretty house. Oh, pretty. 6 tight gamer. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I just uploaded to the gallery just now. So it is a senior center community. And it's only 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but it's fit for 4-5 Sims at most. But it's kind of a good size. It's on a 30 by 20 in San Sequoia. There's something for everyone, even the kids. The new pack has been really fun so far. I'm a little bit mostly annoyed. There we go. Mostly annoyed by the career because it's so impossible to do. But I like the getaways and the ability to make whatever you want through custom venues with a schedule. I think my favorite part for the getaways was the summer camps. Because I always thought to myself, no child would ever go to school during the summer season, at least in my game, unless otherwise I say so. But I always wanted to have something to do during the summer for the kids. So sending them to a getaway camp, whether it's music or skill related stuff or just whatever. I like having that capability. And plus, it doesn't even affect their job or school performance while they're at their getaway. And I can just do things I've always wanted to do, but yet with limitations. The world's okay. The plum bird's a little bit scary, I will say. I didn't realize there's a lot of lore when it comes to Gibby Point with most of the townies. I like that they brought back Skip Broke and Agora from the Sims 2 era. I think what's missing though is that I want more clarity on like the getaways and the custom venues, and possibly I think what's missing is like more stuff for toddlers at least. And I don't know, because like it's like not a good pack, but it's also like a good pack. I mostly would rate this like an 8 out of 10 because it's something I've been wanting, but I want a little bit more. You know, it gives me new ideas for builds and new ideas for gameplay that I couldn't replicate in like the past packs, like business and hobbies. So yeah, the bird costume is scary. Underneath though, pretty. Yeah, like honeymoons. So I want to make another hotel and like send my Sims Aspen and Jack on like their honeymoon in Tartosa. Because I've been wanting to do that for so long. They're gonna get married in Tartosa this summer, and I don't know. I'm scared, but good. Yeah, Skip Broke is related to Dustin Broke, but not in the Sims 4 way. In the Sims 2, that is his father. Skip is the father of Dustin, but in the Sims 4 fashion, they're not related and they have no like correlation of who they are if they met each other. I would like to see a way they could update all those townies of Sims they bring back from old games, especially like Holly Alto from like the Sims 3 days, and like of course Dustin Broke and now Skip Broke, and even the Pleasant family. Anytime that they add in NPC Sims to a current world, update the family tree, or at least family relations. Oh yeah, the playground is really nice. I like the modular playgrounds. They're really cool. Oh, see, now I didn't think about that. A baby swing. That would have been really cute. I wonder how hard that would be to like animate and code. Because like thinking like, well, you would take the swing interaction or the swing animation. Well, I guess like, it would be a combination of like, I would think, the swing animation with putting your toddlers into the high chair animation, but blending it together to make a baby swing. That's how I would think they would do it, but then like, oh no. Yeah, like the high chair and swinging mixed together, but baby swing. So I'm hopeful for the future. Like if we ever end up getting more stuff for infants and toddlers, I want like tangible objects I could use on the daily. Whether it's like a stroller or like a bouncer or like a nice little playpen for toddlers to play in. Like just more stuff for them, because infants don't really have much without growing together. They're just there existing. So I want more stuff for them. I want more stuff for infants, toddlers, I mean, and infants, and possibly more stuff for elders. Are like my 3 major life stages that I feel are lacking. No, literally, someone actually made a stroller for, I think that works for toddlers, I think, and infants. I forget the creator's name, but someone made a functional stroller that you can put your infants and toddlers in and like walk them around. Ashley Ware Plays on YouTube has that and kind of showcased it a little bit in one of her videos of that stroller. And then someone was making like a tandem bike where you can like have 2 Sims on one bike. Modders are wild. Also, Ellie, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. But either way, I'm going to end it off here for today. I will be back again tomorrow. We're going to be back and we're going to play more of Adventure Awaits and kind of just see what we're really missing, because last time what we did is we aged up our child to a teenager, and our imaginary friend is now real. So we are getting close to the end of like our playthrough to see like the university stuff, and then of course trying to get married to our imaginary friend possibly. So a lot of little things that I want to do for next time, for tomorrow. So it should be fun. But thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it so much. You have no idea. These days have been kind of wild, a bit scrambly in the membrane, if you will. But it's always nice to hang out with friends and chat with you all about random stuff. Why is somebody watching Netflix on Twitch? Anyway, we're gonna go to raid and we're gonna send some love, hype, and positivity over to somebody else. And I would love to go raid. Hello. What in the world? I was like, my brain just broke. But yeah, I want to go raid my good friend, Dr. Gluon. See what he's up to. I was like, I don't know what I'm saying. You enjoyed watching while you could. Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Gluon. He's currently making Hell's Kitchen in The Sims. So a good Gordon Ramsay restaurant TV show in The Sims 4 in Del Sol Valley, it looks like. So that should be pretty exciting to see how that goes. But yeah, anytime, no problem. I'm here every single day, always doing something wacky and crazy in The Sims or some indie games that we're playing from time and time again. So I'm looking forward to all the fun stuff that we'll do here on Twitch together. I love that TV show too. Hell's Kitchen is very, very nice. Gordon Ramsay, though, has gotten better with the time. But regardless, my friends, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy Gluon's stream. And I will see y'all tomorrow for some more Sims 4 gameplay. Bye-bye!